Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. At least I hope we're live. I have to double check. I'm telling you, Streamlabs, for as good as it is, does have some kind of funniness behind the scenes once in a while when you're trying to start a live up in advance. But hopefully, we're good now. So, welcome everyone to PGN Live. It is Thursday, June 18th, 2026. A few days ago, the month of June was already halfway over. Now it's past halfway over. We are approaching July. But before we get to July, we're getting within a 168-hour wait until the release of Star Fox. That's right. Star Fox launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 in 1 week. It is the biggest game of the year so far from Nintendo themselves. Bigger than Pokemon Pokopia. Bigger than Tamagotchi Life. Bigger than Mario Tennis Aces. Bigger than Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. This is the biggest title of the year so far. And I am really excited to talk with you all about it. Let me make sure that we're good. I could see that 2 simultaneous streams were trying to go up at the same time. Always an issue with the whole trying to set it up in advance. It just doesn't quite work out the way I'd like it to. It works out okay in the end, but it's not as clean and crisp. That's why more often than not, I do just go live instead of using Streamlabs' software to set it up. But that's not important. That's not important. What's important is opening up the pop-out chat, seeing who's in here this fine morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. And let's go. Axel JG is here. What's up? What's up, Axel? How you doing? Good to see you. First person in the chat today. Post 7 days until the release of Star Fox. Oh, 7 days, 7 days. 1 week to go. Super hype right here. You know, Nintendo dropped this game out of nowhere, and we only had 50 days to wait. That's really cool. 7 weeks plus 1 day. That's it. That's all we needed. And it made for a pretty cool countdown. A little bit of a longer countdown than probably than the majority of my game specific countdowns. This one's up there with Donkey Kong Bonanza, but not as high as the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct or the Nintendo Switch 2 launch, but is higher than like Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, higher than that one, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Pokemon Legends ZA, Ruffy and the Riverside, Arashi Gaiden. Yeah, it's a longer countdown than any of those. And I think it exceeds Donkey Kong Bonanza. Or close to it. I think it's more. Yeah, this one might be the most for a single game. Anyways, it's been fun though. It's been a lot of fun. Live 77 says, good morning, Live. Yvonne Francois is here. Hi, Paul and chat. Hi, Yvonne, welcome. Carlton-san sent some happy poop to Jules. Thank you for the Korok seeds. And you are the first donator of the stream. Thank you, Carlton-san, for the nice 10 joules right there. Oh, yeah. We do have to adjust this though. We are at 0 in save files. So today could be the end of the streak. We'll see. And we're at 0 in DLC. So there is no start to today's stream being like, hey, we've got, 12, 20, whatever. No, not today. But we do have Carlton-san, who's about to go gold. Let's see, Carlton-san, would you like to be gold with a black background? That might be cool. How's that look? Yeah? I could make it back to white if you'd like. Oh, you like the black background? Okay, cool. Carlton-san up on the board, looking good. Axel JG saying June 18th, 14 days or 2 weeks until the release of Rhythm Heaven Groove. Yeah, we end the fiscal quarter, which is ending June 30th, strong with the release of Star Fox. Awesome. And then we kick off the next quarter with a game that is for the Nintendo Switch, but will also run, of course, and potentially a little bit better on the Nintendo Switch 2. Rhythm Heaven Groove. It's going to be quite a bit of fun, and it's pretty affordable. And speaking of fun, Patty Burke is like, I do not want this streak to end. Today, the streak is in jeopardy. We're at 0 in save files, 0 in DLC. Patty Burke says, I ain't letting that happen. Welcome, Patty Burke, to PGN Live. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Those 5 actually bring us up to 614 total. Pretty impressive, I gotta say. It's 66 away from our all-time goal of 680 members on the channel. Big thank you to Patty Burke. I gotta get your name on here, and I gotta read off, well, who are the 5 lucky folks that got a membership from you this morning, or this evening for you, Patty. Dark Sonic XD, Vicious 556, RFRR25, Actual MVP, and OM3G4. All 5 lucky individuals to get a gifted membership from Patty Burke 1971. And just like that, you've got Patty and Carlton-san both on the board, both contributing towards the stream. Michael S. Gutman is here. Hello, Michael. J Biggs, Mr. NY for Life is in the house. Star Fox in 1 week. Yay. You got that right. Trying to beat Xenoblade before Star Fox comes out. I don't know if I'll have enough time. Yeah, depends on where you're at in the game and just how high of a level you want to be at. How many side missions do you want to complete and stuff. Because you've got 1 week. I don't know what your schedule's like, but 3 hours a day of gaming, that'll give you 18 hours. Not enough to beat the game if you starting fresh, probably. But if you're like 30 hours in and you just want to just beat it, bare minimum, yeah, that's about 50 hours total, 48 total. You could do it. Or if you go the full 7 days, including today, and then it puts you at 21. And if you're like 40 in, that's like 61, right? I don't know where you're at. You might be able to beat Xenoblade in time. I wish you luck. Poetic Gamer ML. Hi, Paul. Hi, Poetic Gamer. Welcome. Hmon661. Hey, all. Hey, Hmon. Welcome. Let's see. GTA 6 is actually coming this year. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Pokemon Fan 34 is in the house. Hi, all. Hi, Pokemon Fan 34. Carlton-san saying the music that plays in Rockstar Games official cover art reveal. Is that the same theme song to GTA 6? I do not recognize the music that plays. We'll play it. We'll play it here. Let's go to Rockstar. That is one of the topics today, after all. Okay. Okay. Copyright. Oh well. Worth it though. Well, yeah, we'll just take the song out later. We'll play it in a moment though. Welcome some more of you in the chat. Christopher Colazzo. Hey everyone, been a little bit. Hope all are well. Welcome, Christopher Colazzo. Has been a bit. How are you doing? Patty Burke, welcoming everybody in. Darren Nye, hello, I'm looking forward to Star Fox. I've not tried the demo. I want to just be excited for the full game. Okay. I've tried the demo multiple times. I don't know how many times I played through Meteo. I've just been playing through Meteo. More often than not, I purposely go through the wormhole, but sometimes I either miss it because I miss it, or I avoid it because I want to go and fight the normal boss because I like seeing the different cutscenes. And it's cool. Like, it's really fun. They do a good job with the animations and the voice actors, of course, talking in the Great Fox about, well, what's with General Pepper and, Ficina or Katina, and let's grill them. So, some kind of secret that you have there, huh? Like, that's classified information, Star Fox. And uh, I like it. I love all of that. So good. Gina Baby, I see a Santa is doing something with extension pack when you pay $50 a year. Something has unlocked a story June 15th through July 18th. Interesting. The music sounds great, says Hmon. Sorry, I'm a mistake. That's okay. Any kind of typing errors or whatever. Like, it's all good. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I try to figure it all out. Pokemon Fan 34, so sick of GTA 6. Why is that? Hmon agreed, but I'm excited to play it finally. All right. Gina Baby saying Nintendo extension pack that you pay $50 a year. I see they're doing something June 15th through July 18th. Okay. So something new and special being added to it, perhaps? You mean? Interesting. Got to keep an eye out for that. The expansion pack is a really good deal. I mean, I like the expansion pack. I also benefit from the family plan, which is the way to go, honestly. And even if you don't have 7 people to share it with, that's okay. Share it with one person. A family pack split 2 ways is cheaper than 2 separate people each paying for their own individual NSO expansion pack. It's. Oh, sorry. No, I think that might be incorrect. No, that's right. No, that's right. It's $50 a year individually. It's 80 a year for family plan. So 80 divided by 2 is 40 a pop. Just get the family plan and split it with one friend, and the two of you, whether you're online buddies or in-person friends, just one person pay the other one on Venmo or whatever, right? Figure it out. Nintendo encourages people to save that way. It's not like other services of, oh, you are not allowed to do that. It's only in one household, this, that, and the other. No, Nintendo's like, no, this is for your family and friends. Go ahead and do this with 7 other people. Chillin' Hard says, nobody panic. I have arrived. Welcome, Chillin' Hard. Christopher Colazzo says, hey, Paul, doing good. Working hard after vacation, playing Age of Imprisonments, and so hyped for Ocarina of Time. Absolutely. Just another Star Fox remake saying, I ain't playing no demo. See, I know that I didn't have to play the demo. I was sold day 0, day 1. They showed off that direct. Oh, I am buying it like 100% because the original Star Fox 64 is an incredible game. I already know this game right here is an absolute must buy. This is an A quality game. This is, in some regards, a perfect 10 in terms of pure fun, replayability, voice acting, visuals for the time. control excellence. Nothing wrong with it. If you only looked at it from a how long is the experience from start to finish without playing through it, maybe then you could say, well, it's a shorter type of experience. Could that not equate to a 10? But are you giving something a score based off of the length or the quality within that length? Because then you could make the same argument if you're only a length kind of person, like, that was like 3 hours, that's not worth it. Well, what about Mario Kart finishing a circuit of, you know, 8 courses or 4 courses, right? What about beating, 6, 10, 12, 16 different opponents in Street Fighter? Now, that'll only take you a couple hours at most. Does that drop your score? No, there's so many other things beyond that, right? So I knew I don't need to play the demo, but oh, could I not wait 50 more days? And since we got the demo a couple weeks ago, I was like, okay, like another 20 days before the game released it or something like that. I'll play it. Part of the reason why I wanted to play it is not just that I'm excited, but I really wanted to go into the game itself already being super comfortable and familiar with how Nintendo set up the Pro Controller 2 playstyle, because I have muscle memory locked in from hundreds of hours of gameplay with the original Star Fox 64 on my Nintendo 64 controller. And fortunately, I have that controller for NSO, and I knew I'm going to be just fine with this game. But I would like to also be competent with the Pro Controller too. And how are they going to set things up? Because that might also be how they set up future Star Fox games as sequels and such. And I just wanted to go in like a champ so that when June 25th rolls, I can pick up that Pro Controller too if I want and totally be super familiar with like it is in there. And that's what I've done. And that's one of the reasons why I've been playing. Sometimes I play with N64 controller, but I think more often than not I've probably had more of my runs with the Pro Controller too. Now you can just remap buttons on the hardware side, right? You could go into the main menu and such, but I just want to see what has Nintendo got cooking. For the most part, X to accelerate, B to brake works well. ZRR to rotate right, ZLL to rotate left, all good. I don't really use the D-pad for somersault and U-turn because you have to take your finger off of the left analog stick. So I like doing the classic up and X and down and B, and I like that a little bit better. The only thing that takes a little bit of getting used to is not accidentally hitting Y, because Y is bomb. A is laser. I probably would have preferred, I think, Y for laser, A for bomb. So, see, that's one of the things I wanted to make myself familiarized with it. And speaking of familiar, we've got Patty Burke with some familiar generosity in here with another 5 gifted memberships. Huge thank you, Patty. Patty does not want the streak to end today, and I am grateful for that. Thank you, Patty. You also brought our total membership up to 619. Super cool. 619. That's Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. Booyaka, booyaka. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is cool. Rey Mysterio is great. He's really good. Always been fun to watch, I think. Got distracted. Thank you, Patty Bird, 1971. Way cool of you. Dern Television, Nintendo Talk, Jason Awesome VODs, Edward Young Jr., XBX Spartan, all 5 recipients from Patty Burt, 1971's generosity. Christopher Colazzo says, hey, Paul, doing good. Oh, I read that one. Nintendo doing sweepstakes, says Gina Baby. That's cool. That's good to know. Also got Star Fox pre-ordered. Good times to be a Nintendo fan, just not for the wallet. Yeah, Christopher, that's true. Never been a demo guy. All right, just another Star Fox remake. Paul starting to look like Wolverine. Yeah, Charlie Smith. Maybe I should shave again, like I did last time. Last time on November 30th, when I shaved the beard off. First of all, it was longer. Secondly, the day that I shaved before I went clean shaven, I did a couple of fun things with it. Like I I dyed my hair on top and my beard all like silver to be Logan, old man Logan. Then I dyed it black with a bald cap to be Kratos, with some other makeup on to make my skin kind of paley white and black around the eyes and some red going down for like his mark. And then I washed all that stuff off and I shaved just down the middle to be, traditional Logan Wolverine. And that was pretty fun. Like it was cool. So before I shave again, I don't know how long I'll keep this up. I'll probably do something fun. Also, what I did last time before I shaved was I did like 21 or so Chuck Norris memes, just a bunch of Chuck Norris shorts. So that was pretty fun. Right, wallet is hurting, but I am playing all the games. Yeah, J Biggs, Polygon Network, for the benefit of Pokemon Fan 34. I am sick of Pokopia, and keep hope alive for GTA 6 on Switch 2. I hope GTA 6 comes out on Nintendo Switch 2 for NS2 this November 19th. It would be insane if Nintendo not only was like, we're dropping The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on November 19th, a mere 2 days before the game's 28th anniversary on or from Nintendo 64. Not only like that's cool, but yeah, we also got GTA 6. So yeah, our system is the only place to have Zelda Ocarina of Time and Grand Theft Auto 6. Due today in gaming history, June 18th, 2001, Metal Black launched on PlayStation 2 worldwide. Roger is also playing Ocarina of Time right now, Paul. Oh, we should get Roger up in here. Man, that demo was so fun. Definitely sold me on the game. See, T. Fernbach, that's good to hear. For some people, maybe they're new to Star Fox. Maybe they've never played it before or not enough of it. So they're like, I think it's cool, but I don't know if it's for me. Play the demo. It's freaking free. It's free. Oh, but I might not be good at it. Well, then get good. Oh, but I don't like the taste of broccoli. Broccoli's healthy for you. I don't care if you don't like the taste of it. Get used to it. Get accustomed to it. Reap the benefits of broccoli if you don't like the way it tastes, because it's good for you. Star Fox, I'm not that good at it though. We'll play. Try the demo over and over again. You will like it once you get good at it, because then you don't have that painful hurdle of, I'm not good at this. I don't like it because I'm not good at it. You'll get over that, and then that will allow you to enjoy the characters, the music, the graphics, the story, the voice acting lines, the fun visual effects, the cool explosions, just the beauty of the whole experience, the love of the characters, the appreciation for where the franchise has been and where it's at now. And you only get to do that if you try. Some people don't need to try that hard because they're already set. Okay, this is the type of gameplay experience that I have. More or less up, down, left, right, but there is a forward trajectory that, for the most part, is constantly putting you forward, with the exception of all range mode. And some people are like, I'm okay with that. And for some others, it's new. Get good at it, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's worth it. Tabby Cat Games with a link. What is this link? Oh, this is Roger's link. Let's get Roger's link in here. And welcome to Happy Cat Games, by the way. Due to oh no, let's see, I read that. Due today in gaming history, Twisted Metal Black, Star Fox is being delivered next week. Batman in September, Ocarina of Time when November. Patty Burke, I am hoping that Ocarina is November 19th. Let's go. And we have the Nintendo Switch 2 version of 007 First Light and Turok. Origins? Is that the subtitle? Got a lot of good stuff. Already have Fast Fusion. Wait, who said that? Who said that? Who already has Fast Fusion? Hey, we got some green in here. Hold on a second. Axel says, already have Fast Fusion on my Nintendo Switch 2. It's a great game, Axel. Tabby Cat Games sending the 1 PGN gifted membership. Big thank you, Tabby. And Dream a Lil Mo with the big 10 gifted memberships. Geez, thank you both back to back. Let's see, that's another 11 added to the board. Oh, huge thank you to both of you. Awesome. Awesome. That 11 takes us to 630, 50 away from an all-time record. I need some names on here. Dream. Lil Mo. Let me know if you would like a custom color next to your name today, okay? Or on your name. If you want your name to be a custom color, please let me know. Thank you so much for that generous 10. I really appreciate it. And Tabby, I'm assuming you would like that blue. Let me know if otherwise. But thank you so much for your continued generosity and support as well. Let's go with that cayenne right there. Okay, cool. Let's hit that like button, by the way. If you haven't already subscribed to Roger Enyart, give Roger a subscription. He's at 57 subscribers. He just needs 7 more. Are there 7 people here that are not subscribed yet to Roger? I want Roger Enyart to have Nintendo 64 subscribers because that's a cool number. So if you're not subscribed to Roger Enyart, it's pretty easy to do. Just click subscription, give his current stream a like, help boost up the visibility. He's playing, as we're watching right now, this is Roger, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. You know, we try to help each other out around here. Okay. Gina Baby says, my niece loves playing Tamagotchi Life on my Switch. I like to give it to her on her Switch, on her account, but it's a digital game. You can share digital games, Gina Baby. You can. Rey is still one of the best wrestlers right now. He runs circles around the current generation of superstars. Rey Mysterio has been in it for a while. He's like 25 years into the WWF, I want to say. I think he's got to be like 52 or so. I don't know his current age, but if I've had a guess, I'd be like 25 years in WWF, aka, which is now, hadn't been for a while, WWE. Maybe he's 52 or so, but he's great. Like, he's still athletic, fun to watch, really good in the ring. Awesome performer. She made her own characters. That's cool, Gina Baby. Well, by the way, I didn't even read the 10. Or the 11, Tabby Cat Games gifted the membership to Mr. 10 Years in the Joint. Nice. And then, well, hold on, what's this? Patty Burke, goodbye, people. Have to play Elliot. See you guys later. Be good. Oh, Patty, thank you for the big 5, which counts as 6, as you know, those euros. You gotta go. We're gonna miss you on the stream because we haven't watched the Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal yet for the cover art, nor did we go over the Famitsu sales yet. Patty Burke. Well, if you come back later, I will rewind for you if you want to know the Famitsu sales and hear or listen to the GTA stuff, okay? But bye for now, Patty. Have an awesome one, man, and enjoy the adventures of Elliot. You have fun with it. And as Patty makes his exit, let's read off, where did his 10 gifted memberships go? The Casual Noob Gamer, Zach Patterson, Short Middleton, Strive for Good, C461, Supernova 208, Kelly T330, Ranger Sussman, Donald Callender. My fingers only went up 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I didn't miscount. Well, I don't know how that worked out, but I guess it is what it is. Maybe someone else out there in the ether got that last gifted membership. Okay, let's see. What else did we got in here? Rey Mysterio is one of my favorite characters. Wolverine drive-through with lots of F-bombs and bubs. Ooh, Carlton son. The bubs. Hey, bub. What kind of burger do you have? Hey, bub. Hey, Charles. Looks like we have an X-Men fan here. What's the name on the order, sir? It's Wolverine. You could call me a Logan. And I dress up in the flannel shirt and stuff. Yeah, Wolverine drive-through. That's a good one. And then proceed to eating whatever burger or steak with the claws in between. That'd be fun. Paulverine, bub. I could buy the game for her, but hopefully it's not the key card. Gina, you could lend it to her. Yeah, you can. Yeah, digital games you get to share. 2 different systems get to have this dual ownership of digital games. Good afternoon, Paul says Shamrock Steel was looking into the Steam machine. Very interesting. Cool, cool. See ya, Patty. Everyone wishing Patty well. Unfortunately, I do not have a Arashi Gaiden. That's okay. Maybe you'll get it down the road. Carlton San with the Booyaka Booyaka 619, you know it. Dropping some truth bubs, you know it. Tabby Cat Games. Working on Yoshi, I gotta finish up Yoshi. Literally getting attacked by my backlog. Yeah, that's true, Carlton San. Also, Pokopia is having an event starting on the 23rd, so playing that. That's cool. That's good. Risky's here. Welcome, Risky. How you doing? I want it to be on November 19th. Yeah. Sick of all the companies avoiding November. Companies got to make the best decision that they can, the smartest move. I mean, think about it like this. 4 or 5 years of development into a game, $80 million, dozens, in most cases, hundreds of employees working on something, all to miscalculate when you release it. And then instead of potentially selling 700,000 units, 2.5 million thousand units, you sell 300,000. You sell 950,000. Oof. That's a lot of time, effort, energy, budget. For some, that's enough to tank you. Companies can't risk that. If a company sees that a big game is truly going to monopolize the conversation and people's budgets and time, even if okay they spend their time with GTA 6, it could be perceived as okay, I'm done. Now it's December or January. What's new now? Well, shouldn't it be new for them? Some game that came out in November? No, a lot of people don't work that way. It's like, oh, I avoided this other game in November because of Grand Theft Auto 6. Some will say, now I'll go back and buy that November game in January. And some will be like, nah, the boat has sailed. Let me just buy what's new in January. There are folks like that. So there's a lot that goes into consideration when it comes to what are people going to buy, and on the developer side, the publisher side rather, when do we release this thing? So yeah, no, I mean, you do that in the movie industry too. If you have a really big, like, imagine you're a superhero movie and you're an independent superhero film or something of a smaller IP, you don't put your movie the same weekend or even a week after as Spider-Man Brand New Day or an Avengers or, probably a Supergirl Superman. You're gonna destroy your film's success. You got to be wise. And most, just plain and simple, are not as big as Grand Theft Auto 6. Very few are. You could be a very, very different game that's competing with a different population. That's good. But if there are enough similarities, you want to kind of avoid the big dog. I know. I have Fast Fusion. I love it. Awesome, Dream a Little Mo. Yeah, no, it's really good. By the way, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but Dream a Little Mo, if you want that custom color, let me know what custom color you want for your name, okay? Because I really appreciate that awesome 10. Which, by the way, thanks to Patty Burke, Dream a Little Mo, Tabby Cat Games, and Carlton San, we're almost halfway to our expansion pack today and not losing the streak. Just as I was asking, Dream a Little Mo, I literally read your comment. Purple. You said purple. As I asked, you already had typed the answer from earlier. So awesome. Tabby says I'm good with whatever color. No, okay, good. The blue is, that's what I remember. So we'll keep that one. You're welcome and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Caleb King 88. My pre-order payment for Star Fox went through. I downloaded it onto my Switch 2 and now I just have to wait to play the game once it's officially released. Sounds good. Ray started back in ECW. He was also in WWF and WCW. He is a walking legend and still performs so well. Yeah, oh yeah, he was, I mean, I started watching him when he came to WWF. I know that he had a WCW career beforehand, and I guess ECW for a bit, maybe. I mean, you're saying he did, so I forgot that. So yeah, he's been doing it a long time. Charlie Smith Patty will be back. I hope so. Maybe another hasn't accepted. It was the 10th gifted. Oh, I was the 10th gifted. Heck yeah, Vicious556. Welcome. So your name didn't pop up here, but you got one. I'm glad you got one. Awesome. Willmax11 is here. Hello. Thank you guys, says Vicious Max. Excellent. David Patterson is here. Hello, Paul and Gale Network family. Hello, David Patterson. Welcome. How you doing, David? Eunice is here. What's up, everyone? Oh, more regulars coming in. Eunice and David Patterson looking good. Will Max looking good. Conflict is here. What's up, Cameron? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Super Paul. That's right, old school. Woo! How's it going? What's up, Conflict? I still love the gaming history shorts. Thank you very much. I mentioned purple. Yeah, I got that one later. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to Roger. Very true. Waiting for Star Fox to be delivered. Yes. Switch 2 is getting so many games. Yes. CBH 4 God 76 is here. What's up? Happy 3-day weekend, y'all. Happy 3-day weekend. Joycey J69. By the way, it looks like Roger's stream is done. So, since Roger's stream is done, some of you, maybe you were worried, like, oh, I don't want to open up a page or get distracted or this or that. You know what? Okay. Roger's so close to Nintendo 64 subscribers. I want him to get there. I think it would be so neat if he gets to start his next stream with Nintendo 64 subscribers. So I just plugged Roger's stream one more time. It's over now. So if you were worried about like getting distracted or something like that, you don't have to get distracted. Click that link, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, close it down, and then maybe in the future check him out. Watch him with some play sessions. David Patterson, how are you today, bud? Doing well so far. I filmed one short. I have another to do. But so far, so good. We've got 7 days to Star Fox, so I'm pretty happy. We've got your awesome Nintendo Switch 2 dock coming in tomorrow, Friday. Also awesome. How are you doing today, David? Hope family, you all are well, healthy. I'm actually getting into games more than I did last time, says Will Max. I can't help but think of the movie Black Panther every time I hear that, to Carlton's son. I'm digging the GTA 6 music so far. Not my talking flower screaming about 3 p.m. Am I caught up? I'm caught up. All right. Since I'm caught up, since we have 27 people here, let's see. How are we doing on likes? Let me refresh. 25 likes. Heck yeah, you're all awesome. Thank you for the 25 likes to the 27 people, or 29 people rather, watching right now. Very kind of you. Let's watch that GTA 6 reveal. Oh boy. It's got a vibe. Oh man. Woo! Oh, that was juicy. I did not I did not watch it till now. So when the comment came earlier, like I don't recognize the song, I was like, hold on, do I know the song? No, I don't think I pushed play. I watched it on mute or something like that. But I saw the poster reveal. I did not hear it till now. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was great. That was great. I am okay, and my family is great. I am waiting on Star Fox. LOL. Awesome to hear, David. I'm digging the GTA music so far. Oh, and you're welcome, of course. Thank you, thank you. The Gator, yeah, the music is good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What's the best shot? Okay, that's nice and bright. Hey, Roger, man, Roger, can you refresh your page? Gosh dang it! I plugged it in the beginning. I plugged it in the end. We had your stream live and well here playing, watching you do Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, play The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D for like the last 45 minutes, and I just had a simple request. Can we get Mr. Roger Enyart to Nintendo 64 subscribers? So, Roger, with a little bit of luck, you refresh your page and you'll see it go from 57 to 64. Because we dropped the link twice in here. It will come in time, but I'm just like, come on. That's a cool number to get to. I want you to get to that one. Sometimes, some things you can't rush, though. But thank you, Roger. Boo! Grand Theft Auto 6. Hey there, peeps. I thought at first was like a woo! Grand Theft Auto 6. Very different reading the letter B versus a W. Boo! Grand Theft Auto 6. That's funny. Well, you came in at a good time, Roger, because we just finished watching the trailer. So maybe you would not have liked that trailer. I don't know. Roger, Enyart, though, 2066. Big thank you for the awesome 2 megabytes. Let me know if you want a custom color. And just like that, Roger helps us get to 29 for the day. Today is the day. There's no DLC. There are no save files left. It's make it or break it time. We shall see. But we already kicked off the stream with some awesomeness from Patty Burke, Dream a Little Mo, Roger Enyart, Tabbycat Games, and Carlton Sun. If you look at this, you've got. Was that what you wanted? Oh, we did it, Roger. We had that. Well, not the Twitch one, but we had the YouTube one up for the last like 45 minutes. It was. We had your stream up and playing. I copied the link, put that in here, and then at the end did it again. I know, yeah. I'm reading now. Stream has ended already. No, but while you were playing it, we had it up, watching it. I copied the link, put it there, saying, "Come on, people, just hit that like and subscribe button," And then, as the stream was ending, did it one more time. So your video was up there, like our whole stream, and then the link was shared twice, and Tabby shared it once in between also. So just trying to help out a little bit. If I had a bigger channel and there were like 200 people in here right now, a small percentage of 200 people would help out more. But when it's a small percentage of 23 people, it only helps out a little bit. No. But I try. Roger needs 3 more subs. Awesome, Carlton Son. That means some of you did go over there. Well, thank you for doing that, because I think Roger had 57. So if he's got 61 now, that's pretty dope. So to whomever in here, and I know some of you are like, dude, I already subscribed. Why you keep telling me? Because I know that probably some haven't. But my philosophy is, if you could help anyone out a little or a lot, go for it. So, because I appreciate that from folks, so I know what it means, and for them right back, you just helping people's days out a little bit at a time. Isn't that a good thing in life? Isn't that easy to do in life? Ah. Thank you, sir. You are very kind to promote the channel. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're very kind to support me. So right on back, right on back. Put your fist in the air if you want GTA 6 on Switch 2. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you can't see that one. Joy C, J Biggs, Carlton San, David, H Mon, but 4 remaster works as well. 4. 4 is an old Xbox 360 PlayStation 3 game. Nintendo Switch could definitely handle it. Nintendo Switch 1 could handle it. GTA 5 is an Xbox 360 PS3 game. Maybe Nintendo Switch couldn't handle the Xbox One PlayStation 4 build with the improved resolution, frame rate, first person mode, but it could handle the other one. Hey, Patty Burke is back. Patty, we just finished watching the Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal. We could do it again now that you're back if you'd like. Just joking about GTA 6. I'm glad it's finally coming out, but it's just never been my type of game to play, says Roger. I get you. Charlie Smith with the emoji drop. 4 needs a modern port. Yeah. I sub today. Heck yeah, Dream Lomo. CBH, I believe Nintendo will have another Direct or Shadow Drop other games like Marvel Rivals, Black Myth Wukong, Halo, Gears Reloaded. Gears of War and Halo coming to Nintendo Switch would be a big deal. Speaking of big deals, woo, we got Patty Burke with the determination today. Patty is saying the power of Ireland will not allow the streak to end. Big thank you, Patty Burke, for the 5 additional gifted memberships. Way to go. Awesome to see. We are now past halfway for our goal. We're at 34 of 64. 30 to go. Awesome. 635 members. 45 away from tying our all-time high. Way cool to be second half of June. And that's how close we are. Very cool. Thank you, Patty. Hylian Bull, Swagger Boy 69420, Rescue Squad Culp, Aquatoad, Wing Wong 7. Big W's. People giving Patty Burke some props in here. Good to see. It would be wasted sales opportunity if Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 don't come to Switch 2. Oops. Yeah, I get why perhaps Red Dead Redemption 2 is a little bit too big to not have to compromise it too much to get it running on Nintendo Switch. I don't think it's impossible, but might be too difficult to make it worth the time and change the affect the feel, the vibe, the essence of the game. All right, fine. But Red Dead Redemption 2 on Nintendo Switch 2, easy. Go for it. Easy. It could be done. And GTA 4 and 5 as well. Trying to do 2 things at once. Yeah, Patty Burke. How are you liking The Adventures of Elliot, by the way? How's it feeling so far? Good? By the way, just another Star Fox remake. If you're still here, we'll have to figure out timing, schedule. Probably a Thursday morning of the 25th. 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, kind of like the normal-ish time for the streams. That would be a good time to do the Star Fox giveaway. And then I guess it will be up to you that day. Do you want it to be Digital only, physical, person pays for the shipping, worldwide, US only, etc. We'll figure it out. Since we have 30 people watching and we just passed 20 likes, in fact, 25 likes already, thank you all again. I think that means, yeah, there's a good enough amount of people in here to go over the Famitsu sales, right? Actually, we're at 29 likes. Heck yeah. Almost 30. Okay. Let's do the Famitsu sales. These are the software and hardware sales from Japan from June 8th through June 14th. This is physical only. We're going to go over software first and then hardware. I love a giveaway. Heck yeah, Carlton son. Oh, very good, lad. Excellent to hear, Patty Burke. Excellent. I'm glad. Ryder says 31 likes. Woo! Good. We hit 31. We hit 30 likes. 31 now. I love it. Chuck Allison is here. Hey, Paul. Hey, Chuck. Welcome. Hey! 31 likes equaled Roger saying we gotta celebrate with this. With a big 10 gifted memberships. My goodness. Bringing the stream up to 44. Holy shnikes. And the total members to 645. Wow. Dude, 35 away from tying all-time high? Nuts. Macadamia. Maybe that should be a new thing. Like, instead of like, this is nuts, just say macadamia. Or cashew. Dude, that's so cashew. Imagine that catching on. Imagine, like people just make up new things and the cat catches on like, oh, no cap, right? Like, no lie. Is that the truth? I'm for real here. All right, I'll take you on. I accept that. All right, bet, right? Lingo changes nonstop. Imagine just we create something new here, and like you all just start saying out there, like when something is really crazy or like this is nuts, you all just start using one of two things. Dude, that's so macadamia. Or that's dude, this is cashews. Dude, this is cashews. You just start typing away online. Dang, that trailer was cashews. Dude, this game looks macadamia. And people are like, I don't want to be left behind. What's this cool new lingo? Oh man, yeah, dude, this just it's what all the cool people are saying. They say, yeah, this is cashews, or like this is totally macadamia. And yeah, I don't want to be left not looking cool, so I'm gonna start saying it too. Oh boy, if that happened, we would rewind it all the way back to this episode of PGN Live. Let's see who's 10 gifted. Oh man, that's funny. Roger, thank you so much for the 10. Let's see who got these 10. Peace Felt, the 01, CDK001, Monado Blade, Cypher Benchmarks, XVRRVG, Steve Man, Matthew Welliot, A Stupid ID, Andreas FM, Choo Choo Train indeed, CBH, Noise, or Noise, says Dream a Little Mo. At the beach watching Paul, live is good. Right on, Shamrock Steel. This shit's so planners. Man, it's planners, dude. Ha! Yeah. Awesome, y'all. Yes, Tabby. Shamrock, I hope you're having fun at the beach. I might go this Sunday. Hey, Chuck Allison. Boom, big thank you right there. Heck yeah, contributing with some sparkles. Chuck Allison H9C. Thank you for your generosity. I like to, if you haven't noticed, well, hopefully you could see it. I don't know, it's a little bit small, kind of. I like to give members a highlight color up their name, make it cool and unique. Just a little extra thanks, a little fun pizzazz around here. So, Chuck Allison, if you want your name highlighted in a particular color, let me know. Can't seem to hit David or Jay. I know, Roger. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. We need David Patterson. We need Jay Biggs to turn green in here. Come on now. Hey, Chuck, thank you for a bonus 2 jewels. I really appreciate that. Tabby Cat Games with 250 jewels. Oh, whoa. Does that? Oh, that is close. First of all, giant thank you, Tabby. 250. That's brings you up to 350. For now, that does bring our stream up to 46. Can I round it up yet? Not yet. It's getting close to a roundup. But also, Joycey J69 is currently the top jeweler of the month with 280 in any one particular stream. Tabby, your 250 jewels, and that's 30 away from taking Joycey's spot for any one particular stream. That's pretty close there. And Chuck with another 10 jewels. Thank you, Chuck, for the big coins right there. Way cool. Way cool. Okay. We gotta go over the sales, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. And not before Chuck with another 10. Chuck, non-stop action here. Boom, with another 10. And with another 2. Man, I'm not going to have an easy time reading these sales because Chuck is just on a jewel gifting spree. Okay, let me highlight Chuck's star as the last comment that I officially read so we can go over the Famitsu sales. The number 1 best-selling game in Japan last week was Power Pros for Nintendo Switch. It did 100,976 copies. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream in second place. Living the Dream a Little Mo. Maybe that should be the DLC. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream a Little Mo. Wouldn't that be cool? It did 37,888 copies. In third, eFootball Kickoff for Nintendo Switch 2, 8,143 copies. In fourth, Pokemon Pokopia for Nintendo Switch 2 moved 7,781 copies. In fifth, Astrobot, with a pretty big 89% increase from the previous week, did 6,533 copies. And hold on a second, I gotta stop because I just saw something pop off here. Tabby Cat Games just sent a Sunday for 100 jewels. Uh-oh. That 100 plus the 250 earlier officially makes Tabby the number 1 jeweler of the month of June. Tabby Cat Games with the big 350. Joycey J69, thank you so much for your contribution. It was very valuable having your name there for as long as it was in the month of June. But Tabby has now taken that spot. Thank you, Tabby. That brings us also up to 47 total. And also, if you haven't noticed, chat, our top June membership is a 2-way tie. That's why we have so much length in our chart for the month of June, because we've got Patty Burke, 1971, and Roger Enyart, 2066, in that same spot of, on a single stream, helped 55 members become members. 55 subscribers become members. And of course, AJ Rax 045 as a single top super chatter of the month. One particular stream, a generous 47 megabytes of power. Getting back to this chart, big thank you, Tabby. Mario Kart World in 6th place with 5,042 copies. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book having some very soft drops, 4,249 copies. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, pretty hard drop to 86%. So 14% is all that it did of the previous week, but it's still there, and it's also to be expected. It's primarily a first-player long RPG, a version of a game that's already been out for a few years, but physical alone, 34,826 in Japan alone, you're looking at for sure 50,000 plus in Japan, with physical and digital, and worldwide, it's probably in the low couple hundred thousands. But that's all right. That's all right. It's going to be very interesting to see part 3, how it fares on all platforms at once worldwide. In ninth, oh, hold on, wait a minute. We'll stop right there at ninth because we got some more jewels in here. Let's see. Chuck with 2 more jewels. Chuck with another 2 jewels. That's 4 more. Big thank you, Chuck. Taking you up to 30 total. Heck yeah. Patty Burke in here with the 1 bonus gifted membership, getting us up to 646. Patty Burke with a huge 22 for the stream. We're at 48 total. We're only 16 away. We are 3/4 there. Eric Castillo, Black Ops for Nintendo Switch 2. Heck yeah. Let's go. Modern Warfare, Nintendo Switch 2. Yes. The more Call of Duty, the better. Patty Burke, I love you guys. Patty, you're helping out the channel. You're helping a lot of people. We really appreciate it. Let's see. Yes, Eric Castillo, X marks the spot. Great place to be for Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, going back to number 9. Inazuma 11, Victory Road, Nintendo Switch 2 edition with 3,544 copies. And in 10th, Minecraft on Nintendo Switch. It just doesn't stop selling with 3,379. Now, note, I did not check out hardware yet, so I'm about to check it out with you all right now. But it should be interesting because, yeah, okay. I was saying it should be interesting because now we're recovering from last week and the pretty hard drop that Nintendo Switch 2 saw post, sales explosion of everyone wanting to buy it before the price goes back up. What's the new baseline going to be? And we're starting to see things, but we're also starting to see things climb up. And this is before Star Fox, so I'll read hardware in a bit. Let me get to some more chat though. Eric Castillo, who will win this epic battle? Grand Theft Auto 6 arriving November 19th, 2026 versus The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake in 2026. Date not yet confirmed. Sales-wise, Grand Theft Auto 6. It's on more platforms with a bigger total install base. It's going to win. Review-wise, I'm sure that both games are going to get plenty of 10s. Individual person-wise, totally depends on the type of gamer. Game of the Year, nominee-wise, also going to depend on the type of outlet / person, in charge of nominations. The only thing I know is that sales-wise, GTA 6 will win. Pre-order June 25th, PS5, Xbox Series. Yep. Just another Star Fox remix saying, yes, I'm thinking more on a digital giveaway next week. Okay, unless you break Mad Macadamia Records or something. Goes planners on your channel. That's right. Man, that would be cool. I will promote Just Another Star Fox remake the day before. Hey, tomorrow we're doing the live giveaway of Star Fox for Nintendo Switch 2 on my channel. It's a worldwide giveaway, right? Digital, possibly physical. And who knows? It could end up being like an eShop gift card giveaway too. It would be kind of neat. I mean, this is never known, right? But it would be kind of cool if, imagine the day before, like on the June 24th stream, we hit an expansion pack ×2 which activated the gift card, and we just held off to the gift card to the next day. Which is we could see if and when we get there. But yeah, it'd be neat to have some big numbers. Subscriber wise, we're at 9,620, which is really cool. It's pretty close. It's 380 away from the big 10,000. Wow. I don't think I'll hit 380 more before my birthday, but I think it'll happen shortly after. Let me read a couple of comments before I get back to. Oh, I don't think I read Patty Brick's give the membership. Went to Commander Dante. What is Power Pros? Is that a power washing game? Power Pros 2026 2027 is a baseball game, Roger Enyard. Superpowers. Sorry. Superpower Man 4354. Sup, Paul Gale? What's up, Superpower Man? Welcome. Axel, what's in first place? First place for hardware? So Power Pros was first place in software. For hardware, we're going to read that in just a moment. It is Nintendo Switch 2, though. I'll tell you that much. First look at GTA 6 box art. It's simply gorgeous. The physical edition will be available day one. Yeah. Both will win. Lion Star Lion, what's up? What's up and good afternoon? How you doing? Red Dead Redemption 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Does Ocarina of Time even qualify for the TGA since it's a remake? Yeah. It's not like a Skyward Sword remaster. It is a full-on remake, so it is of the Final Fantasy VII remake, Resident Evil 2, 3, 4 remake caliber. So I totally imagine Halo Campaign Evolved, all these games. Yeah, I believe so. It'll be nominated for Polygale Network's Game of the Year awards. Eric Castillo loves Zelda. Excellent to see. Okay. Let's get into the hardware sales. The number one best-selling console of the week of last week in Japan was Nintendo Switch 2 with 25,793 units. This was up a couple thousand over the previous week's 23,000, so it did not continue to go lower. I know that was some people's fear of, oh geez, what if Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't bottom out at 23,000? What if it goes to like 19 next week? Even if it did, even if this past week was 17,000, it's not doom and gloom. It's just lower than what we would have anticipated, and you would have seen probably eventually it go back up sooner than later thanks to Star Fox, and then also Rhythm Heaven Groove. Is Rhythm Heaven Groove gonna light the world on fire and make Nintendo Switch 2s and Nintendo Switch 1s sell out nonstop blockbuster sales worldwide? No, but will it give a little boost in sales to hardware on both systems? Yeah, a little bit. And sometimes that's what you need, is a little bit chugging along. Anyways, in second place, PS5, 8,184. In third, Nintendo Switch with 4,933. That's actually the biggest drop we've seen yet on a week-to-week for Nintendo Switch. It went from 7,851 to 4,933. Then again, PS5 also dropped from 8646 to 8184, but Nintendo Switch had the bigger drop. And then Xbox Series in fourth, going from 754 to 572. Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 was actually the only system that went up in sales. Eric Castillo says no GTA 6. Let's see. Are you? I got a good poll. Are you? Ah, here is a good pull. I love a good pull. Let's see. Rain canceled this weekend's boys only BBQ. I will have more time to play Xenoblade, but no boigers for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carlton son. Patty Burke says next physical games that are coming down to me: Star Fox, Lego Batman. Yeah, yeah. I've heard plenty of good things on Lego Batman. And the fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 edition has a cool little collectible bonus figurine of, the purple old school NES Batman. It's pretty neat. Can still make burgers on the stove or oven, yeah. Shamrock Steel, Paul, do you live near the beach? 17 miles. It's not too far. Good distance. It's not like outside, but it's pretty close drive. Yes, true. I do make a mean burger. All right, we got the poll up. The poll is a simple one. Are you getting The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or Grand Theft Auto 6 this November? The answers are, the choices I should say are Zelda, GTA, both, or neither. If it's neither, um, I, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Is this a mean thing to say? This is just a real thing. If it's neither, what's wrong with you? If you're not getting Zelda or Grand Theft Auto 6, what's wrong with you? I get it if you're not getting GTA 6 because you don't have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series, and if it's not coming to Nintendo Switch 2, it's not worth it to you to spend $700 to get one new system and one new game. Got it? You're not getting Grand Theft Auto 6 because you're not a fan of cussing, blood, violence, shooting, alcohol references, potential nudity, drug references, otherwise aggressive themes, shooting mechanics. Yeah. And those things could deter you from the fact that it's going to have a great story with a lot of voice acting, with big open worlds, beautiful graphics, fun character developments, plot twists, an engaging radio, and lots of gameplay variety. But I could see how that would deter you from that. Possible. I suppose I could see how you might not get Zelda because you don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. You have a Nintendo Switch, but the prospect of a $500 machine and a game because you missed the boat of buying the Nintendo Switch 2 earlier. So, from the matter of a principal perspective, like, oh, I don't know about paying more right now. I actually need that system to go down in price. Or, well, I have a PlayStation 5, a PC, Steam machine, or a Steam Deck, Xbox Series S, X, Nintendo Switch, but no NS2. Okay, interested in Zelda, yeah. But then if you've got both systems, or in particular Nintendo Switch 2, what kind of Nintendo Switch 2 owner doesn't get the remake of one of Nintendo's top two most decorated franchises, one of Nintendo's top best overall rated games of all time, one of their former best-selling games of all time before the generation started to really like kick off and evolve back when the gaming industry was a little bit smaller. One of the best ratio games of all times in terms of sales of the game sold to the console sold. That was what it did for the Nintendo 64. One of the most revolutionary games of all time with the Z targeting, a game that is known to have such amazing music recognized by everyone as having such character developments, stories, etc. I guess, yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch 2, why not get Ocarina of Time? I think I find it a little bit harder to believe why would someone pass on Zelda. I find a little bit easier to come up with reasons why someone would pass on GTA. Because Zelda, it's like, well, do you just not? I mean, I guess everyone's different though. You could just not enjoy elves and fantasy and mysticism and pointy ear characters and you don't like the whole horseback riding and magic stuff, fairy stuff. Yeah, you could dig with sci-fi, but you don't like fireball casting and castles and that kind of thing. It just doesn't vibe with you. Like you could like Star Wars and not the Lord of the Rings. I mean, okay. Or you could like Harry Potter and not Star Wars. Yeah, there's different types of fan bases, but uh yeah, I don't know. Then again, I'm heavily biased. Legend of Zelda is one of my favorites. But sometimes I do try to look at some things. I mean, not sometimes. I always do try to look at things objectively, and there is a little bit of a bias that still goes into it at the end of the day. But overall, look at things objectively and say, what what makes Zelda not appealing to some people? Especially if you do like adjacent things. Hmm. We'll see how the poll goes through, though. I expect a lot of gamers to get both. Yeah, two completely different games. True, I have Thai Tasmanian Tiger 3 on PC. Nice. I will absolutely get both and play each one in 30-minute intervals. I gotcha. Zelda will be August. Oh my gosh, just another Star Fox remake. If you're right and Zelda comes out in August in 2 months, it wouldn't be November. I don't care. It would be 2 months earlier. Dude, I would be so on board still. I play GTA for the music and the humor. Yeah, I like all those things. That's what Bayonetta 1 and 2 were about. Yeah, I love the radio stations in GTA 2. The GTA music made me fall in love with the 1980s new wave when I was 10. LOL. Still love it today. Cousin, let's go bowling. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4. If I had a PlayStation 5, I'd get GTA 6. If it comes to Switch 2, I'll get it. Right on, Charlie. But I'm getting Ocarina of Time first and foremost, yes. To be fair, some people just don't like Zelda, and that's okay. We just don't claim them. No, Joycey, I'm sorry to disagree. I mean, it's not okay. If people don't like Zelda, that's not okay. It's not. It's not okay. No, it's not. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you if you don't like Zelda? It's, it's not okay. Uh, Grand Theft Auto 6. You will need a PS5 or Xbox, and a lot of folks do not have those consoles, or they do own NS2. Yeah. Honestly, Paul, GTA has never enthralled me. Star Fox has me intrigued to see what different story beat wise and added content, but original will probably always be my favorite. Zelda, I don't even plan on getting. No Zelda for you? Uh, which Star Fox is your original or is your favorite? Do you mean like Star Fox SNES or Star Fox 64 in terms of like this game's original one? Nintendo got to show me something other than a title on Zelda. Love the original, but if this ain't different, I ain't biting. Oh, so you do like Ocarina of Time, the OG one. Got it. I will be getting both and playing them both at the same time on different monitors. Way to go, Vicious. You got a controller here and here, like, oh yeah, okay, cool. That'd be some skill right there. Or play, 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 play. Yeah. Tomorrow is Midsummer, Game of Time. I'd cry if Ocarina of Time comes that early. I'm also okay if there's no dedicated direct. I just wanted to be injected in my veins. That's one of the things that I'm feeling on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. There's a big part of me that am I would be so happy if they don't do a direct, no trailers, no videos to hype up, no commercial, no magazine print, no poster, nothing. They just say soon, this is the date that the remake is coming out. Media will get the game one day early, or fine, a few days early, I guess. A week early, okay? A week early, so that the review can go up one day early or the day of, but no video footage is permitted. It's all NDA, and the game just come out, and you just get the game, and you see the box art back for the first time then of any imagery. Because right now they are remaking the whole entire visual experience. That means Link pulling the Master Sword out of the pedestal. It's going to look different. Don't you want to be shocked and wowed for the first time seeing the Temple of Time with this new visual aesthetic? Don't you want to see Ganondorf with your own eyes the first time? Hear the melodies of all of these other places for the first time? How rare is that? And that's why I said in the previous stream on the podcast, etc., I will get that experience watching my kids experience it, because I am going to be spoiled by covering this stuff online in the next couple of months. I'm not going to go radio silent. I'm going to be on top of watching the direct, analyzing the video, having up a reaction, seeing the footage as it comes out, probably checking out the Japanese site to see what else I can uncover. But I will try not to deep dive too much in for my own uh, mysticisms to still be there. You know what I mean? To still be surprised. But I will have a lot of other fun as I sit on the couch with my son and daughter and my wife and have our kids be able to play and be like, oh, wow, for the first time. And that I will hold on to me for life, and that will be amazing. Yeah, Joycey, it's not okay. Yeah, if you don't like Zelda around here. Shamrock says, I have Breath of the Wild for Switch 2, but I've been stuck for years. Shamrock Steel, you know what? Do a little YouTube video. It's totally okay. There's no shame in it. Wherever you're stuck on a dungeon, in one of the divine beasts, on a particular shrine, navigating the world, type in what you're stuck on, YouTube or Google, dude, go for it. Get past that little bit of a barrier and enjoy. It's okay. It's the equivalent of a player's guide back in the day. It's all good. Carlton's on Star Fox SNES with those sweet, sweet polygons. Yeah. Axel, the master of Doom, hates The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't know why. That's weird, I'd say, for someone to hate that. For someone to hate that game? That's weird. If GTA 6 came out for Switch 2 same day as Ocarina of Time, I would buy both games right on. No media. Just one full trailer and everyone gets the same day. Whoa, we got. Hold on. Whoa. Same day. I have spoken. The reverse cover art will be the original N64 game cover. That would be cool. That'd be fun. AJ Rax, that was the whoa, because AJ Rax with the big 10 gifted memberships. Awesome. AJ Rax taking us up to 656. 24 away from tying the all-time record. Those 10 bringing us up to 56 total for the day. 8 away. 8 away from our Nintendo 64 goal. Huge thank you, AJ Rax. Let me know if you would like the red, white, and blue, or Oh, what other kind of color scheme, if that's the case? Thank you, AJ. And let me know if you want me to go over something from earlier, like a Grand Theft Auto 6 footage. Well, the Grand Theft Auto 6 art reveal along with a song or any of the Famitsu sales. Let me read off your 10. Hey, hold on. We got some more green in here. We got some green back to back. It's getting cashew up in here. Gamerpunk in the house with a big 5 gifted memberships. Big thank you, Gamerpunk. Out of nowhere, Gamerpunk with the big 5 megabytes of power. Thank you, Gamerpunk. It's getting cashews up in here. It's straight up planters almost, you know? Man, it's like a macadamia. Thank you, Gamerpunk. Gamerpunk, same thing with that $5 holla. Big thank you. Let me know if you missed out on some stuff earlier. I could go over that Grand Theft Auto 6 artwork reveal again, or any of the Famitsu sales again. Let me read these 10 gifted memberships from AJ Rax, though. Lazar V, JT Rogue 151, Derek Sora, 4S is in ugly. Fours is in ugly. Okay, that's tough. Toto 5, Pyrozilla, JJG, Espior Wedge, K-Man Cool. Big thank you, AJ. Big thank you, Gamerpunk. Gamerpunk, let me know if you want a particular color. AJ, let me know if you want a particular color. Gamer of Time, Paul, when is your birthday? Next month. Carlton-san, just make Paulinetta cover. The Ocarina of Time Reborn news so you could avoid all spoilers. That would be a good one. You pay Paulinetta as the cover of Ocarina of Time would be great. It would sell like crazy. So true. If GTA comes to Switch 2, I still might buy it just to support the cause. Right on, Joycey. It's a good way to be. I love both SNES and Star Fox 64 masterpieces. I agree. Just another Star Fox remake. They're definitely both masterpieces indeed. Carlton's on. I've been buying all of Rockstar's games on Nintendo Switch since LA Noire in hopes that they will continue support. Very good. Roger with a woo! Gamerpunk. Thanking Charlie. Let's see, where am I? Ocarina needs more than a pretty reskin to sell to me. Better add the Yura Zelda content and other stuff to get me to buy this game for the 5th time. See, I'm telling you, extended Lake Hylia, go out into the ocean around the bay just a little bit. The dark side of the moon effect, do that on the opposite side of Death Mountain to allow you to go there and traverse some deep pit like navigation, similar to the Wind Waker on the island, hole after hole after hole. That was fun. That was hard. That was exciting. Behind the Hyrule Castle walls, new fight mechanics that you could learn from Hylian Knights. Like, dude, that'd be cool. The top left image on all of GTA's covers is a helicopter. Still the same in GTA 6. Kind of neat. Yeah, that's a good throwback. My preview content is up on YouTube. Gamerpunk, feel free to drop that link to share it. Keep the green. Heck yeah. AJ Rax 045 64. Big thank you, AJ Rax. We did it. Whew, mission complete. Mission accomplished. We hit that Nintendo 64 total. We had 0 in save files. We had 0 in DLC. Today was a make it or break it day, and we made it. Will we get to any DLC? Will we get to a save file? Will we get to an eShop gift card? I don't know. But what I do know is our expansion pack streak just went up to 39, and we have 3 in the new set. So we are 64 away, one last expansion pack streak away from 40, which is also 4 in the new set, which means new community voted video. Last time you had to be here for it, but we ended up having a full Bayonetta stream, didn't we? It was the full thing. That was fun. It was a fun Paulinetta stream. Supposed to be a teaser, but we had the whole shebang. We had music, singing, the whole deal. It was good. 24 members away from tying an all-time record. Very cool. Just another Star Fox remix. Since when did Nintendo fans become graphic snobs? We used to love games for gameplay. Now Nintendo just shows us pretty pictures and you guys over there swooning like PlayStation fanboys. I'm kidding y'all, but kind of true. I've always been a well-rounded gamer, you know, like I like my games being fun, I like my games looking good, and I like different types of genres for different reasons, you know. I've always appreciated the jump up in technology from a visual perspective, going from Super Mario Brothers to Super Mario World to Super Mario 64 to Super Mario Sunshine. Like, I love the evolution of sprites and polygons, size of worlds, depth, but I also love, gameplay enhancements. Running and jumping and shooting fireballs in Super Mario Brothers, having Yoshi and being able to fly freely in Super Mario World, or aiming a cursor and firing off eggs. How different of an experience was that than in Super Mario Brothers 3, tapping the button repeatedly with the Tanuki suit. Different types of fun. Flying in 3D space with a cap in Super Mario 64, tiptoeing around with an analog stick for the first time. Wii Sports, moving my hands to control a tennis racket. How fun was that? Like, there's this fine line of fun, technological breakthroughs, visual breakthroughs, story enhancements, cool puzzle solvings. So much makes for a good game. And so much makes for a good stream. Patty Burke saying, heading to bed. See you all. Patty, thank you for the big €2 hero. The €2, we count that as $3 over here. We're at 25 now. Adding 3 to the board, 67. We're getting towards that expansion pack. We're getting towards that. We're getting towards that second expansion pack. Did my hyperlink come through? Gamerpunk, you're a brown belt. It should. Gamerpunk, you're a brown belt. I remember. You. Dang it. I'm debating to say you are a brown belt and your brown belt popped up. So all brown belts have the ability to, or should. Well, let me see. Unless if you didn't request or accept the moderator. Let me see. Let me get you a Gamerpunk. Let's get Gamerpunk up in here. I follow you. Gamerpunk. Super duper uber Gamerpunk. All right, let's get Gamerpunk up here. Boom. Okay. Here's Gamerpunk's new channel. Currently at 5 subscribers. Got one video up. There's the link. We've got 34 people watching now. I mean, if 10% of you go, that's 3 people. A little bit more. Gamerpunk might get to 10 subscribers. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But anywhere in that 8 to 10 category, that 8 to 10 range, would be pretty nice to see. So if you all would like to see Gamerpunk and his live future play sessions and stuff like that, go ahead and help him out. If you're worried, oh man, but then I'm gonna lose this stream, I'll still be right here. You could hit the link, open up a second browser, hit it, subscribe, and be like, okay, I'll check it out later. I'll check it out later some more. Open up a new tab, boom, boom. He's not live right now. Sometimes when people are live, it's like, oh, how do I split my attention between? I know how that is. I try to have Roger live on here, or Tabby live, or the Polytoad Dojo live, or Ash Gaming 17 live. It can get challenging. Sometimes I try everybody all at once. Like, that's tough too. But yeah, that was a great stream at a medium pace. Expansion pack, yay, heck yeah. I do get what you're saying though, AJ Rax. Like, it shouldn't be all about graphics. It shouldn't be all about any one thing. For some people, it is. Everyone's saying good night to Patty. Patty, like I said earlier, have a great rest of your evening. I've always liked the games with good graphics on Nintendo systems. Nintendo and good graphics have always gone in hand. Yeah, when Nintendo puts forth a lot of effort with making a full complete game, dude, you get magic when it's on the bleeding edge of visuals, solid gameplay, fun new game mechanics, capitalizing on a new cool controller or control scheme, solid voice acting, music, overall graphics, story, whatever. Like, dude, we get some of the best games of all time right there. You're welcome, Gamerpunk. Can't watch them all at once. Yeah, it can be hard, Pokemon fan. It can be kind of weird. I try to have different tabs open with only audio on one so I could support multiple streams. That's nice, Carlton son. Would anyone be interested if I play Ocarina of Time 64 version live? I need help with help. I mean, we were watching, for instance, earlier, Roger Enyart playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. So, if you ever went live, I'd help you out. Hey, folks, check out Jeff's live play session of Ocarina of Time N64 version. Either have it on as we're doing the PGN live, or you know what, like open up your own second link and go there, or just on your own time, check it out. You need help with it. I got 3 phones and 1 TV. I try to watch everybody. It's hard for real. Yeah. All right, let's see how the poll's going. 63% are going to buy Zelda. Very good. 3% gonna buy GTA. Both a nice 23. So right there, you've got 86% of this community are gonna buy Zelda. Excuse me, that's pretty strong. 86. 26%, just a little over a quarter, are gonna buy Grand Theft Auto. And then 10% are not going to get either. Interesting. Interesting. Well, okay. Everyone's different. It is what it is. I'm going to end that poll. The Paul Gale Super Show is the best show on YouTube. Thank you, just another Star Fox remake. Going to cook something or order things out. Patty Burke, what you gonna order? You've treated the chat to some Chinese food twice, at least. It was good. What are you gonna order this time, Patty Burke? Or are you gonna make something? What are you gonna make? If you make something, what is on the menu? Neither. Ban those people. Ban them, I say. You know what would earn a ban, Joycey? If I made a poll like, what do you like? How much do you like either Zelda, Mario, Star Fox, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, or Smash Brothers, Fire Emblem or Xenoblade, like whatever the limit would be, right? If I made a question like, how much do you like any one of the following? A lot, a good amount, a little, not at all. If someone said not at all to that question, that would mean that they don't like at all any of, hey, I'm giving you 10 different games in which you're answering as long as you just like one of the 10. And if someone said not at all to any of those 10, oh no, that might be a ban. That might be a ban. That's bad. How who could say such a foul thing? It'd be very mean, very inappropriate. Joycey, Pokemon fan, David Patterson, Fire Legend. Paul? What's up? What's up, Fire Legend? How you doing? Joyce, Pokemon fan 34. Joycey, I am one of those people. Pokemon fan 34. Joycey, do you see what you did? Oh boy. Oh boy, hold on. Pokemon fan 34. You're one of the people that clicked neither. We gotta talk. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon XD Polygale Network of Darkness, Pokemon Colosseum, there's a good reason to believe you would like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'll say that. Yeah, Joycey. Paul would have to have a reason to, and that's true. Uh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Oof, oof. Gamerbug. LOL. 36 people watching and 36 likes. This community is awesome. Heck yeah, it is. It's great to see that. Come on, peeps. 3 more likes to 40. Listen to the man. Listen to Roger Enyart. He's the man with a plan. Only 2 more likes now. We're at 38. Rock on. Let's see. You broke Paul. Haven't played Smash in a long time. Let's see. Paul Risky says, have you heard anything about Elder Scrolls Remastered for Switch 2? Not on like an update. We have it officially announced. It'll be coming out sometime for the 20th anniversary. Don't think we have released it yet, though. In Poke's defense, she likes Pokemon. That counts. Right. Well, so if I put up that poll, I think anybody who said, like, none of them, that's a ban. This, who would answer no to Zelda Ocarina of Time or Grand Theft Auto 6? That's highly suspicious right there. How could you say no to Ocarina of Time? One of Nintendo's most highly regarded franchises ever, one of the highest rated games of theirs of all time, one of the most important games of all time. You don't get 3D Pokemon and other 3D games without Ocarina of Time and its innovations and Z targeting lock on. One of the highest rated games of anyone, one of the most unanimously considered best games ever, getting a remake, one of the most beloved soundtracks, characters, overall worlds. Who doesn't buy The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? But it won't. It doesn't earn a ban. It doesn't earn a ban. I do love Pokemon fans. Smash, Mario Kart, different strokes for different folks. Animal Crossing, yes. I mean, can ban a mod. True, J Biggs. Just as a Star Fox remix. I'm glad to see Star Fox back at the limelight. He used to be a top 5 tentpole Nintendo franchise along with Donkey Kong, but both have been fondled hard in the last 20 years. May they rise again. We need it. We got DK back. We're getting Star Fox back. We got to 40 likes as Pokemon Fan 34. And just like that, boom, Roger Enyart with the awesome sauce. Roger, thank you so much for the superb 10 gifted memberships. I don't know what to say other than big thank you. Man, Roger, hold on. I gotta add this up because your 10 just brought us up to, oh my gosh, AJ Rack 045, isn't your favorite number 666? Because we just hit 666 members. That is wild. We're 77 for the stream. Roger, thank you so much. Super cool to see. Big thank you for that support. Who got him? Who got him? Roger, we're 50. Spectrum 12. Goku TD6SN. Sammy Mister. Yonko Sama. Sunfires. Duardogern. Duardogern. Nikhil Shtiva. Axel Thumbrion. Pilot. Hector. 4470. Some of those names are a little bit tough to read. Roger, thank you so much for the Big 10. Woo! Awesome to see. Gamerpunk saying the Ocarina remake scene with Link in his house, I think, looks so amazing. It reminds me of a Pixar film. It's so stunning. I can't even describe how pumped I am for this game. Dude, when we get, oh man. First of all, thanks to Gamerpunk, David Patterson, we're going to have Star Fox playable here together live. Finally, we're going to do it. It looks like we'll get that Nintendo Switch 2 dock this Friday. Finally, The Rock has come back to Star Fox. That was off the dome. Sorry. Not sorry. Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. Just start getting... You know what has good lines? Old school / to middle school WWF. Plenty of good one-liners in the world of pro wrestling. WWE got plenty. In that way, it's similar to Star Fox 64. What was I saying though? Why was I talking? Hold on, I just totally lost. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to play some Star Fox together, dude. That's gonna be so fun. That's gonna be so fun. Oh man, love it. It's Hamtaro time. Gamerpunk welcoming Chuck. Right on. And I agree, Gamerpunk does look stunning. Misguided. We must guide her to the light of the Triforce. That's true, Joycey. It's true. Nobody who likes 3D Pokemon should not play Ocarina of Time. I get it if you are a hardcore wahoo Super Mario player, you might not like Mortal Kombat. They're too different that if you don't like blood, violence, gore, decapitations, fighting, 2D, Y axis, X axis only, button combos, learning how to fight in that violent style type of game, because you do like 3D wahooing in 3D Mario titles, I get it. Gaming is big, it's different. But if you like 2D Sonic, you should like 2D Mario. If you like 3D Crash Bandicoot, you should try 3D Mario. If you like Mario Kart, you ought to try Crash Team Racing. If you like The Legend of Zelda, you should try God of War. If you enjoy Tomb Raider, you should give Uncharted a try. Like, there's too many of those to avoid one. You know what I mean? Like, that's not right. If you like Zelda Ocarina of Time, you should give Final Fantasy VII Remake a try. If you like Final Fantasy, you should try out Xenoblade Chronicles. There's too much to be. I'm gonna be in this little box. You're losing out on a lot. And speaking of not losing, though, not losing is Roger, because Roger stays winning. Roger with the big 5 gifted memberships. Holy guacamole. Thank you, Roger. This is cashews right now. This is cashews right up in here. Straight up planners. Roger, going to Jaeger 19 Ultima, Taki's Gaming, Frank's Gaming Episodes, Watermelon 64, and The Linnell Show. Bringing us up, sorry, AJ Rex. We no longer have 666. We now have 671. Holy cow, dude. This is straight up macadamia. We are 9 away from tying our all-time record. How did this stream go from the little stream that maybe could, maybe couldn't, to the stream that is now we're looking strong, and we already know, dude, we saved the streak. We got the expansion pack. We're like getting close to gift card territory. We're getting close to second expansion pack territory. We are getting close to a save file getting back on here territory. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Roger, for that excellent extra support. SS4 Moogle is here. Welcome. SS4 Moogle, we went over watching some of Roger Enyart's stream of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D playthrough. We've got Gamerpunk's channel up on here, which I will link again. Gamerpunk's got a new channel. He's got 5 subscribers right now. We're trying to get it up to like 8 or 10, which would be pretty cool if some of y'all, subscribe to him, help him out. We went over some Famitsu Sales, top 10 software in Japan, and top 4 hardware. We watched the GTA 6 cover reveal. Anything you want to see again, we can replay again. It's all good. The Cringe Prophet is here. Hello, PGN in chat. Hello, the Cringe Prophet. Robbie Reigns 1 is here. Welcome, Robbie. To me, Star Fox is in the Nintendo Mount Rushmore with Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. You do realize, typically, Mount Rushmore's got 4 spots. He did 5. Someone's got to go. Ooh, boy, that's tough. AJ Rack says, I don't like the new Zelda. Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker were my favorites, and I like Link's Awakening Remake. Link's Awakening Remake is really good. I like that a lot, too. And cool that you like Ocarina and Wind Waker. I think Ocarina, y'all know, one of my favorite games of all time. And the Wind Waker, too. I don't always talk about like, well, what are my top 10 Zelda games? Because I don't know. I don't know. But the Wind Waker is definitely up there as a beloved title. Luis Ernesto, 4055. Love the look of the new Zelda. Can't wait to see the rest of the game. Oh man, Luis Ernesto, you said it. Luis, I'm going to ask you a question though. Would you rather, I know it's not likely, but Luis Ernesto, would you rather have a direct, see a trailer, see some footage from Japan that's a little bit different, see some photos, some stills of what does Zelda look like? What does Ganondorf look like? Is the game bigger? Do you get to play as Sheik in between? Is there a dark side of Death Mountain that you get to play in? What is the new sound like of Gerudo Valley? What does Volvagia look like? What effect does the Megaton Hammer do now? Does Din's Fire have some type of RPG like expansion that gets bigger and bigger or something? Can you now sit on Gaiporo, the owl, as Child Link or hang from his talons as Adult Link? Would you rather see all that stuff now or be able to go radio silent until the game drops November 19th, go to the store, buy it, pick it up, and be exposed to this magnificent new world of sights and sounds and gameplays for the first time, having that experience that is so rare to get these days? What would you rather pick? Oh, I don't know. Luis saying Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom were amazing. Breath of the Wild, favorite game of all time. Finally, top Ocarina of Time for me. Paul, pretty please play Star Fox on video capture. Oh, I will, Gamerpunk. Thanks to the Nintendo Switch 2 dock coming in this Friday, finally. Woo! We will do some Star Fox. I will have some live play sessions, and also we'll have some versus mode. The Rock says, know your role and shut your mouth if you smell what the Rock is cooking. If you smell what Uncle Andros is cooking. Uncle Andros. Yep. The most annoying voice of Star Wolf. Y'all might hit a gift card. True, Charlie Smith. David Patterson says, Paul, you always have great streams. Oh, thank you, David Patterson. I appreciate that. Disinferno. No Metroid for 2026 is disappointing. I would like to see. Hey, hold on. I'll tell Disinferno what I would like to see. First, let me tell you what I love to see. Luis Ernesto showing off that awesome greenery in here with 10 gifted. Oh my gosh! We did it! 681! We have an all-time record. 681. We have an all-time record of memberships here. 681. Wow! It's just one more, honestly. But dude, that means so much. It is so freaking cool for me to see it. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Luis Ernesto, for the 10 megabytes of power. Please, Luis, let me know if you want your name color coded, something special on there. AJ Rax, I don't think you got back to me earlier or I missed it. Do you want a special color on your name today? Gamerpunk, please let me know. Chuck Allison, let me know. Roger, we made you a big, bold blue today. Dude. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I have to get back to that question earlier of Disinferno on Metroid. First, though, let me get to Luis Ernesto's awesome 10 gifted memberships. That Pro Max, BK Slick, Wheat Kieran, When Life Gives You Lemons XD, Scott F. 1982, Twilight Sparkle and MLP fan, Huge Crit 2, Genie Love, Inigo Montoya 619, Game Killer 64. Super cool to see. Thank you, Luis. Mighty fine. Mighty. Kind of you. So, to Disinferno, though, now we just got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. We got the big one. Loved it. However, I think what might benefit Nintendo is 2026. Just do Metroid Samus Returns 3DS port in HD to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. In 2027, do a brand new Metroid, the sequel, if you will, to Metroid Dread. In 2028, Metroid Prime 2 Remastered. In 2029, Metroid Prime 3 Remastered. And in 2030, Metroid Prime 5. It's known that 2 and 3 are not going to be brand new big games, but maybe they could each do $1 million. Maybe. I think you could get away with having them both on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 optimized a little bit further. And then in 2030, it will have been 5 years since the last big 3D Metroid. I thought Metroid Prime 4 Beyond was great, but let this one be with whatever Retro Studios' vision is from the ground up from the beginning. And I think one of the things you got to do is you got to pull an RE Requiem, you got to pull a Halo Campaign Evolved, and you got to have Samus go first person or third person switchable. I think one of the ways to expand Metroid is you take her out of first person. I like first person, I like third person, but not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing the whole adventure of me controlling Samus Aran in third person so I could appreciate the beauty of her suit and how awesome everything looks and move about a little bit faster and such. I'm okay and I'm ready for a change. And maybe I would choose to play in first, but I have a feeling I might be ready for just a third person playthrough. I think that would help bring more people in. But that's how I would do Metroid. Carlton-san, every game is a gateway to another game, an endless cycle of goodness. You never not have fun. Try it now. True. Holy hot pepper cashews. Let's go. That's right. Gamerpunk at 7 subscribers. Hey, you're all going to Gamerpunk's channel and subscribing. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for helping out one of our own, you know? He was at 5, now he's at 7. We got 30. We got, since we have 31 people watching now, I know. I know that Jeff could get to 10. Easy. 3 more. 3 more. Charlie Smith subscribed to Gamerpunk. Right on. Carlton's on. We should rewatch the reveal again just for that sweet Vice City music. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. If the current president thinks he can hand himself Mount Rushmore, I could add Star Fox, a 5th one. When is Ocarina of Time releasing for Switch 2? We don't know yet, David Patterson, but I think it could be November 19th. I like a tougher version of Dark Link. Ooh, he's not utilizing that whole experience, that whole cinema scene. Nintendo giving Ocarina of Time the Star Fox treatment with some deep lore behind Dark Link and like all that stuff, dude. Yup. Luis Ernesto, you are speaking my language. I would rather see nothing and experience myself. I agree. It's gonna be hard and darn near impossible to do, but wouldn't that be stellar, dude? I agree. As much as I want to see more, I would wait. I would wait and be like, yep, radio silence. I can handle it, dude. I know it's coming. You gotta be sold. I'll buy it. I just want to see more of it, says Charlie. Bunch of people giving W's to Luis. SF remake. I am excited to see my favorite fishing spot house. I hope there's more in-depth fishing shenanigans this bout. Right? Yeah. I agree. That would be fun. I hope so. I was here. History. Awesome. Yes. In July 2026, post today gaming history. Wii Sports Resort launched. Sweet victory from SpongeBob. My fave color is green, Paul. The color of Link's old school tunic. Gamerpunk, let's get you green then. Let's get you green. This one? Yeah, that's a good one. You let me know if you want a different color green. I could change it up. Nintendo hired this man. LFG. Yes. Yes, indeed. Wow, more gifted. Don't forget to like the new shorts. Thank you, Carlton Son. Robbie Reigns. Everyone goes boom, boom, boom. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, you got it, Gamerpunk. Heck yeah, look at that. David Patterson. Carlton Son. Folks are coming in. Gamerpunk might be at 10. We need Gamerpunk at 10. We need Roger Enyart at Nintendo 64. These are our goals. Isn't that a vibe, dude? Like, don't you want to just hop into that world and go on a jet skiing mini game, just sit on the sand and watch some craziness unfold? Have a crocodile, have an alligator that you gotta wrangle up, drive down, pull into the beach, hit up the lifeguard tower. You know how many characters you're going to get to talk to? You know how many fun lines of dialogue we're going to get exposed to, dude? Oh man, it's gonna be so fun. Jet ski past Florida man riding a gator. Yeah. Dude. I'm excited. We do have a couple of shorts that we could watch, by the way. We didn't watch any yet. We have a couple of Star Fox ones.
I guess it's your turn to be thankful, because it's June 18th, 7 days until the release of Star Fox.
Ooh, that's the big one. That's today's. You gotta love it. Falco Lombardi with his sass.
Yes, I guess it's your turn.
And as always, Desktop does not like shorts.
Yes, quiet. Too quiet. Must be because it's June 17th, 8 days until the release of Star Fox.
Peppy hair. Gotta love that one too. This was yesterday's Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick. Pretty fun.
I guess it's
always.
Today in gaming history, June 17th, 2003, Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick, launched for the Xbox in North America.
This might be easier. I'm just gonna scroll down.
Goosebumps. Today in gaming history, June 16, 2022, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge launched for Windows, Linux, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One worldwide.
Great game, great song.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me, because it's June 16th, 9 days until the release of Star Fox.
June 16th, 122 days or 4 months until the release of the Street Fighter movie. Tonight, June 16th.
Street Fighter movie coming out.
Beautiful.
Today in gaming history.
This one's a little bit older,
2000.
a few days ago.
Among Us launched for iOS and Android worldwide.
It's still kind of fun though. Yeah. Lots of shorts along the way. We've had a lot. I'm afraid of the rednecks living in the swamps, though. LOL, Vice City folks are dangerous. There's so many phenomenal games coming out this year that there is no telling which is going to be the game of the year. I would love to see what they do with the Great Fairy. I think they can't go wrong if they use its design from the first Hyrule Warriors, and of course, I always like to see the Gerudos, yeah? Reacting to gaming history videos. Swamp people might be scary, like in Red Dead 2. Boomstick! Mm-hmm. Cowabunga? You said it. Love Ninja Turtles. I hope GTA 6 is gritty, like Red Dead mixed with the usual bizarre humor of the GTA games. Yeah? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, let's see, by the way, we might be able to round up our jewels, and we might be at 93, because Tabby Cat Games... Hold on, I gotta come up here. Bloop. What was I saying? Tabby Cat Games got the 0.5. Carlton Song with the 0.10. Chuck Allison with the 0.3. That's 0.9. You know what? 0.9 is close enough. Let's round it up. We're at 93 today. We'll call it 93. That's good. We are close to gift card territory. We are already past our old member high. We're at 681. Yeah, we can round that up too. Okay. Kenny Diaz says, what's the GTA 6? Could be a open world of something? Kenny Diaz, what is GTA 6? GTA 6 is short for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's the sixth main entry, kind of, in a long-running video game series called Grand Theft Auto. Pretty fun. Coming out this November 19th. It is an open world game. This time around, kind of set in Florida. It's gonna be pretty good. I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty good game. It's been in development for like easy decade plus. Fortnite is on the Nintendo Switch too. Yes, it is, Axel. True. Nintendo owns Mario. Yeah, they do. Have y'all seen, by the way, we gotta look at Nintendo Europe. Nintendo of America has not put this up yet, but Nintendo of Europe has. Look at that beautiful poster, dude. That's freaking sick. Am I excited about GTA 6? Oh yeah. When my wife and I got married, one of the early games that we played was Grand Theft Auto 5. Just going back and forth between play sessions. We would always play together. We'd always progress through the whole game together. But it would just be like me playing, her watching, and us talking and stuff like that. Like, try this, try this, try this. Or her playing, me watching, saying, try this, try this, try this. Like, super fun. So we're looking forward to this. one. Looks so cool. Yeah, the poster's sick. What games are you most hyped up for this year, Robbie Reigns? Star Fox, 100%. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, 100%. Marvel's The Wolverine, heck yeah. Grand Theft Auto 6, big time. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, for sure. Halo campaign evolved. Yeah. Rhythm Heaven Groove, yeah. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, yeah. But I'm starting to go down in like hype levels, like where the top ones are Star Fox, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Wolverine, GTA 6. And then I think I put Fire Emblem at 5. Maybe Halo campaign evolved at 6. Yeah, I guess kind of that. I guess that kind of that way. Although I know I said Star Fox first. Zelda is number 1. Star Fox is 2. But Star Fox is more immediate. It's 7 days. Whereas Nintendo Switch 2's exclusive Zelda Ocarina of Time is probably 5 months away. Maybe. Look at that poster, though. Boy, oh boy. They're going pretty hard here. Selling that cool factor. I mean, this is always. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I just saw that. I was like, oh, I forgot about Splatoon Raiders. In the moment. Dang, June and July are pretty big. My 3 are Splatoon Raiders, Ocarina Remake, Nintendo Sports Resort. Can't wait for Switch Sports Resort. Did we hit 64? Pokemon Fan 34. Not only did we hit 64, we're about to do a giveaway. We're 33 away from. We're 33 away from a card. We're 33 away from a second expansion pack. We're 33 away from a whole on new community voted video. We're 33 away from activating a save file. Yeah, Pokemon Fan 34. We're at 95. We're 33 away from quite a bit of things going on. We might not hit it or not. We also did one more than our all-time member high. We're at 681. Our old member high was 680. We're at 681 right now, which is amazing to see. Is that Titania? I think it is Titania. Did you watching Nintendo Direct before? I have been watching the Nintendo Directs for over a decade, since the beginning, yeah. And this most recent Nintendo Direct, yeah, I watched it too. My reaction video's up. Loved it. That is the most Bananas poster I've ever seen. Dude, it's straight up like almond joy. Like, it's pretty cashew-rific. 7 days or 1 week until the release of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 live action. That's cool. Avatar's good. Avatar, I didn't watch it when it first came out back in the day. But my wife was a fan of the Avatar anime, and I had various friends and various students all tell me about it. So several years ago, one of my buddies lent me like the whole DVD series, and I watched it all for the first time, and like with my wife and kids, we all did it. And like it was fun. It was really fun. So this live action take is quite good too. They should add a Paul Gale collector's edition to the Ocarina of Time remake at $100. That's a good idea, Robbie Reigns one. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine something like this on the cover of a special edition?
Today in gaming history, November 23rd, 1998, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time launched for the Nintendo 64 in North America. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more. Thank you.
Such a fun short. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Love it. Did you know Sonic the Hedgehog birthday on June 23rd? Yes. OMG, LOL, OMG, love this. This is awesome. I've never seen this short. Thank you, Carlton-san. Oh, your son, I've seen this. Yeah, one of my favorite shorts of yours. Thank you, Robbie. Link with a beard. Yeah, that's a very rare Link right there, Roger. W short, thank you. Hey, did we just hit 40 likes? What was that? Got a notification. Oh no, we have 45 likes. Right on, right on. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. Are you excited about the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake for the Nintendo Switch 2? Absolutely, Kenny Diaz. Big time excited. It's my most anticipated game of the year. Definitely. It's hard not to have a bias, of what do I already think might be my game of the year. It's not fair. It's not fair to already think, dude, how is it not going to be Ocarina of Time? How is it not going to be the remake if it is to grand proportions and handled as well as I think it should, or might be, or better than, or even close to? How is that type of game, the remake of my favorite game of all time for 20 years, not going to just like smoke the competition and win? But I cannot say, oh, it definitely is, because it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to Resident Evil Requiem to deny it, which is currently my game of the year. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be fair to Wolverine or Grand Theft Auto 6 or Star Fox or some other game that comes out and surprises me. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, you know what I mean? I just know how much I like Zelda. I know how much I like Ocarina of Time, that I think that there's a good chance it's probably going to be my game of the year. But we'll see. I have to be fair at the end of the day. 46 likes, right on. That Star Fox poster should be on the cover of this month's Time magazine. Doesn't it look like it's that powerful? It is majestic, dude. Fox McCloud, Falco Lombardi, Slippy Toad, peppy hair. Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We need the North American poster, though. We just need it to go 6/25/2026, you know? But it's gorgeous. Oof. It's so nice. Woohoo! 9 subscribers, says Gamerpunk. Right on. Dude, we got you up a little bit. We went from 5 to 9. Hey, that's nice to hear. That's cool. That is cool. I'm glad to hear that. Carlton-san just hit 10 and then a bonus 10 jewels. Thank you, Carlton-san, for the big 30 today from you. Boom. Can Ocarina of Time? Yeah, it could qualify. I mean, it's not a... It is so much... I think so much more of it is going to be a brand new game. Like, no voice acting. Extended cutscenes that weren't extended in the first place. Brand new cinema scenes and scope. Fully remade characters, weapons, extended lore, perhaps ways to navigate terrain new rooms, new buildings, re envisioned fighting mechanics, modernized controls, greater utilization of HD Rumble over the original Rumble pack. We'll just see the size and the scope and the variety, but like it's a way new game. It's a way new game. Same title or not, it's a brand new game. So yeah, that's what I would say. Gamerpunk, Paul, how do you think they're going to handle the next phase of Ocarina of Time advertising? Direct for the whole game? Random commercial releases out of the blue? Gamerpunk, I don't think this will happen. But part of me hopes they don't do anything. They just go radio silent and they say, hey, game's coming out November 19th. See you all then. Boom. That's it. Media, you'll get the game like a week in advance, but NDA is you cannot reveal anything visually of the game, audio from the game, or your score until the morning of the 19th. That way, everybody could experience it for the first time, not get spoiled or teased in any capacity over the next 5 months of what the Deku Tree looks like, what Ganondorf looks like, how does Princess Zelda sound, what does the new Zora domain look like, what does Saria sound like if she speaks, what does Princess Ruta look like, uh, does Din's Fire and Nairu's Love and Furor's Wind have any new RPG mechanics added to them or not? What are the new things that you could do? How does the claw shot, a hook shot, long shot sound like now? Dampy in the graveyard. Uh, what does the iconic scene look like when Link travels to the future and in the past? Like, none of it. You just get to experience it for the first time. Your eyes as you're sitting in your chair, bed, couch, wherever. You're looking at it for the first time, experiencing this magnificence without anything in your mind. That's so rare. You don't get that anymore. That's part of the. Yeah, I'd be down with that. That's not going to happen, though. That being said, what I think might happen is a Zelda Direct on the 14th or 28th of July. It's a little bit risky business picking those dates just because of the timing of, well, you got Rhythm Heaven Fortunes Groove. I'm combining Rhythm Heaven Fortunes Weave, Rhythm Heaven Groove, and Splatoon Raiders, both July games. So do you have a Zelda Direct then? That's where my little bit of contention is. But my reasoning for why it's a good reason is the following. You've got San Diego Comic-Con taking place, okay? July 22nd. At the San Diego Comic-Con, you show off a teaser trailer for the Zelda movie. After all, the movie will be releasing 9 months from San Diego Comic Con. 9 months seems like a good amount of time for a first teaser trailer. So imagine a little bit of a cast exploration at the San Diego Comic Con. Who is Ganondorf? Who is Impa officially? Who are a couple more characters? Here's a poster. Here's a 30-second teaser spot. More to come later. And a week later, you have a Zelda 40th Anniversary Direct, and that shows off the full trailer that shows off the next Zelda Lego set in the works, that they're bringing back some Zelda concert, something or other. Here's the first gameplay look at Zelda Ocarina of Time. Here's this Zelda shoe deal with Puma or Vans or something like that. Some Zelda Crocs coming and Zelda uh, partnership with Levi's. And I could see this Zelda Direct being pretty timely, a week before, like the 14th, or a week after, like the 28th of San Diego Comic-Con. I think it makes more sense if you have Comic-Con first with the Zelda movie and then more to come later, unless if it's the Zelda Direct the week before and you say there, the poster for the Zelda movie, next week at Comic-Con you can watch the trailer. So it could work one of two ways. I like that a lot. But if it's too much too soon, because you're also looking at Splatoon Raiders and Rhythm Heaven Groove, the other thing that you could do is you could still pull off my San Diego Comic Con idea, and then you say, stay tuned next month for the Zelda Direct in August, which is the 40th anniversary month of The Legend of Zelda dropping in the United States for the Nintendo Entertainment System back in 1986. And that Zelda Direct, you do everything else that I mentioned. So that's how I see Nintendo rolling it out for the movie, the game, etc. No media, we all buy it the same day. Only thing is, with no media, that means that the day of launch, there are no reviews online. Like I said, this whole idea is a little bit of a silly one, but there are no reviews online, so the non-committed people don't have anything to go off of review score wise, reading people's words wise, unless if they then start seeing what everyone else is seeing, because on that day, November 19th, everybody is posting up their reactions, posting up their impressions on the game all over YouTube, X, TikTok, Blue Sky, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, etc. You know what I mean? Like take it from Peach here. She's never played The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, right? Have you played the game? Have you played Ocarina of Time, Peach? No, I never played it. I wasn't born yet. Oh, see, she wasn't born yet back in 1998, so she didn't play Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I didn't play it. What's stopping you from playing it now on NSO? Nobody hands me the controller. Well, would you bite the controller or not? No, I wouldn't bite it. I'd be a good dog. Would you really? Yeah, I promise I'll be a good dog. Okay, if we could believe you, Peach, then how about today you play a little bit of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time using the original Nintendo 64 controller on the Nintendo Switch 2, and you won't bite the controller? No, I promise I won't bite the controller. I'll just play Zelda. Okay. And you gonna play on the TV? Yeah, I'm gonna play on the TV and I'm gonna have a lot of fun as Wink. What did you call him? Wink. Link? Yeah, I call him Wink. I can't pronounce L's. Oh, O's. Oh, yeah. That's one of your mispronunciations. That's okay, though, Peach. I love you. Yeah, I know. I love you, too. You give me a good wife. A good what? A good wife. A good life? Yeah, a good wife. Oh, that's good, girl. That's a good dog. Peach, you're a good dog. Uh, what will the conifers look like? Zelda's conifers looked amazing in the original. Man, beautiful conifers. Can't wait. Did you watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Great movie. I loved it. I enjoyed it the second time more than the first. I have not seen the third yet, though, but I will. Carlton-san says, Peach! Gamerpunk says, cuteness overload, puppy! Roger Ayer dropping the peaches. Carlton-san, maybe Peach's ancestors played. Pokemon Fan 34 says Peach. Kenny Diaz, what's your favorite Nintendo character? Mario. I love Peach. Puppy. Choice J says, Doggy. Pokemon Fan 34, Peach, you want to come live with me and my dogs? No, no offense, but I want to live with my family here. Oh, that's okay, Peach. You just have a comfortable life, huh? You got a good wife? Yeah, you said it right. You pronounced it correctly. Oh, You're welcome, Peach. Uh, David Patterson says, "Hey, Peach. Wish you could meet my dog Diamond. You two would be great friends." Oh, wow. Diamond sounds like a good dog. I love that name. Diamond. Good pronunciation, Peach. Why, thank you. My favorite is Mario, also Link from Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Yeah. Mario, Link, Fox, Donkey Kong, Samus, Bowser. Love Bowser, dude. Bowser's one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite characters' designs. Great look. Alarmo just went off 2 o'clock on the West Coast. Got that DK Bonanza update. That's the really cool thing about Alarmo. It's been updating quite consistently, getting all sorts of new visuals, new pieces of music, audio throughout the last year. Alarmo's fun. Alarmo was a good investment. Alarmo is like NSO. Started off solid, but only got better. If you hop into NSO now, dang, you're getting a lot of material, right? Peach, you want to play with my dogs Flynn and Major? Oh yeah, I'll play with Flynn. What kind of dog is Flynn? And what kind of dog is Major? I'll play with them. No dog napping, y'all. That's true. I want Samus to be my protector. Yeah, David. Axel says Peach. Charlie Smith says, "Hey, Peach." Peach is starting to snore, I think. Yeah. Closing her eyes. I'm just rocking back and forth like a baby. 'Cause I am a baby. I'm just a little dog. You are a little dog, Peach. Come on, Nintendo. When are you going to drop that North American poster? Let's go. My dogs are golden doodles. Wow, golden doodle? Golden doodle. Golden doodle. That's tough for me to say. I like golden doodle. Golden doodle. Yeah, golden doodle. You heard it. Golden doodle. Dream a Lil Mo says, "Hello, Peach." Hi, Dream a Lil Mo. Dream a Lil Mo. That's a good name, too. It is a good name. Dogs are a man's best friend. Yeah. I mean, we just have the one doggo and the one kitty, but they're both fantastic. GTA 6 pre-orders up next week at GameStop. Right on, Nathan Michael. Heck yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be big. Axel, I'm ready for Splatoon Raiders Direct. Yeah. Damn, we covered a lot today. We got our Famitsu Sales, GTA 6, Star Fox hype, Zelda discussion, checking out X, checking out some YouTube shorts. We got Peach guest starring. We hit a brand new membership high of 681. Thank you so much. We hit an expansion pack streak of 39, 3 in the new set. Oh. We still don't have any save files. We're 33 away from unlocking a save file. But we do have 31 in DLC. So 31 in DLC does help start off the next stream well. So even though we don't have a save file going into the next stream, we at least have, at the moment, 31 in DLC. So that does help out quite a bit, you know? Chuck Allison, Carlton Son, Tabby Cat Games, Gamerpunk, AJ Rax 045, Luis Ernesto 4055, Dream a Little Mo, Patty Burke 1971, Roger Enyart 2066. Huge strength in numbers kind of day around here. Thank you guys. Thank you all very much. What other N64 remakes would you enjoy? Before I finished reading it, I already had my answer, and you already said one of them. Actually, both of them. I love a Wave Race and Super Mario 64 remake. Absolutely. Peach, I'm going to put you down. Here, you can nap right here. Nap right here. Oh, right there for you. Right there for you. It's nice and soft. Yeah, you can nap right there. Nothing beats being held or my lap, you know? But yeah, some soft bedding and stuff like that too. Wave Race 64 would be terrific. I would buy it. 100% worth it, just if they remade that game. If anyone thinks it's not enough, then you throw in Wave Race 64, Wave Race Blue Storm, combine the amount of jet ski options, character options, courses to go through, versus mode types of things in both, and then make that one game. That's all right. Same attitude with 1080. I would just buy 1080 snowboarding full on remake to look like Star Fox in a heartbeat. You throw in those 1080 plus 1080 Avalanche. If it's like, I don't know if it's enough content for these days, yeah, then you basically double the amount of courses, some more gameplay challenges, some extra versus mode options, slightly more characters, and like, yeah, 1080. But just pure N64 games, totally yes to Wave Race, to 1080. Big time, Super Mario 64. Peach, Peach, come back here. Come here, Peach. Come here, Peach. Come here, Peach. Since Patty Burke wasn't here earlier, Peach wanted to say hi. Bless you. Thank you for sneezing on my ear. Peach wanted to say hi to Patty Burke, 1971, because Patty Burke was so generous, as was Roger Enyart, 2066, and everyone else, that, you know, Peach said, if Patty's not here, tell him I say thank you. So, well, now you could say thank you yourself, Peach. Well, thank you very much, Patty Burke, for the generous contribution to the stream. Now I get to have snacks. I love snacks. Snacks are so much fun. Patty Burke, have you ever had a snack? I'm pretty sure that he has had a snack, Peach. No, I mean a dog snack. They're the wonderfulest. They're the wonderfulest? Yeah, they're the wonderfulest. Wow, Peach. Well, that's the question that Peach is asking the chat. Have any of you ever had a dog snack? Yeah, they should try a dog snack. Dog snacks are the most best. They're the most bestest snacks there is. I mean, look at me. I'm a dog. And don't I look nice? See, I look nice, huh? I look nice. And I do things like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to try to bite his fingers if he doesn't let go of me. You can't bite my fingers, Peach. You're too nice. I'll nibble them, though. Yeah, I know you would. I know you would give me a full-on bath if I let you, huh? Yeah, I'll give you a bath because I love your earwax. She loves my earwax. Peach, you go back down. Hey, you're the one that lifted me up. Well, you're the one that said you wanted to say hi to everybody. And if Patty left, you wanted to say hi to everybody that helped out. Yeah, that's true. Now, put me back on your lap. No. Too much hair on me, Peach. Sorry. It's okay. Carlton-san just dropped out of nowhere the bonus 10 jewels. Thank you, Carlton-san. Heck yeah. Yeah, thank you, Carlton-san. Wow. Peaches, 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 says David. Nathaniel, or Nathan, I should say. Nathan Michael, cute doggo, thank you. Welcome back, Patty, is what David said to just another, no, sorry, to Patty. Patty Burke, 1971's with a hello, I'm back. Had a power nap. That's right. You're ready for some more, Patty Burke. Man, I love 1080 also. Yeah. The big obvious one, though, is Super Mario 64. Dude, even looking like Super Mario Odyssey, but then now cranked up, so basically a little bit better than Donkey Kong Bonanza. Getting Super Mario 64 to look like that, or a lot better because it's a smaller game, oh my gosh, with a fully orchestrated music and new, pure 2 dual analog stick controls with navigating and camera control, improved bosses, more bosses, perhaps a little bit greater size, but some more extra bonus paintings, maybe some multiplayer mode, 2-player co-op, 4-player co-op, 3 courses at the same time. Like, gosh, there's what you doing over there? Super Mario 64, one of the best games of all time, one of my all-time favorites. That would be the first one. But Wave Race, 1080 Snowboard, Excite Bike, another one. I like Excite Bike 64 quite a bit too. Majora's Mask, eventually. Peachy! Peachy Pie, what are you doing? Oh, that peachy pie. She likes getting into trouble. Majora's Mask. Now, these two probably wouldn't happen, but GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark. Banjo Kazooie getting the Star Fox slash Zelda treatment. Conker's Bad Fur Day, another one. To an extent, Jet Force Gemini and Blast Corps. Probably not necessary, but Beetle Adventure Racing. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, that would be cool. In a way, we're getting a Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Not really, but like we're getting a remake of it. Star Fox, or not Star Fox, F-Zero X. But at that point, I would be like, dude, F-Zero X, F-Zero GX. Oh, remake or brand new F-Zero game. Definitely needed. Yeah, Star Fox 64, Nintendo 64 has a lot of hits. Turok, we're getting a new Turok. She's shedding. I'm excited for new Tales of. Peaches and cream for peaches. Try the mini Milk-Bone treats, chicken and beef flavor. Diamond loves them, and my son just gave her one. Peaches may like them. Paul missed my message to Peach, and now I'm sad. What did you say earlier, Joycey? How much will GTA 6 cost? Hopefully they sell it for like $90 or something like that. Or $100. Or they have like I don't know, a $70 digital, $80 physical version, $100 deluxe edition, $120 collector's edition, something like that. Because I feel like for what they're giving, there will be value in paying more. But I know that there's also going to be discounts, deals in time. So hopefully just like a solid price that's fair to them and not going to prevent anyone from not buying it. Maybe like if anybody's been waiting for 12 years for Grand Theft Auto 6, you really think they're not going to spend 90 and they would only pay 70? If they want it that bad, they're going to spend it. And it's honestly going to be worth it, Is the amount more in cost going to be justified for the amount more in quality and hours of gameplay than most games? Probably. So I would say, yeah, just ship it for $90. But that might be a little bit high for some consumers. But honestly, with what you're getting, probably not. So I think I'm going to stick to like a 70-80. 70 digital, 80 for the default physical. There you go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You bet I take power naps myself at times. Well needed. Hope the nap was cool. Oh, have to change switches. 1 for TV, 2 for playing. Give me a bit. Right on, Patty. If anyone likes comedy, the new Jackass movie releases the day after Star Fox. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Jackass. I didn't watch Masters of the Universe yet. I saw Backrooms though this month and Scary Movie, but I gotta watch Masters of the Universe still. I need Jackass. I need Toy Story 5. I think Disclosure Day is another one. I've heard a lot of things about what's it called? Obsession. So I think I need to watch Obsession too. That should be a fun one. Have any of you seen Obsession? If so, what do you think? Paul missed my message to Peach. Now I'm sad. I saw that one earlier. I don't see a new message until he still keeps missing my message. Did I do something? So for me, Peach, now what's you doing? You naughty dog. I see you. I know. You're into trouble. Haven't seen Obsession yet. Is it a good movie? I've heard good things. Haven't seen it though. So for Joycey, like after Joycey's comment, I see there's no tag. After Joycey's comment of now I'm sad, it goes Patty, Nathan, David Patterson, Patty Burke, and then Joycey's new comment of he still keeps missing my message. There's nothing in between. It's weird. Go up. Go up. I haven't been tagged in a long time. I'm scrolling and scrolling. There is no at Paul Gale Network tag. Since Luis Ernesto, 1 hour ago, 57 minutes ago, I would rather see nothing and experience it myself. That was the last tag I got. No other full-on at Paul Gale Networks. Now I see Luis Ernesto with an at Paul Gale Network. I see Roger Enyart with an at Paul Gale Network. What about tags? I can see Joyce J69 with a Paul Gale Network. Can you see this? Yep, all those three got it. Let me be right back. Let me see what Peach is into now. 1 second. She's a troublemaker, I tell you. Peach, what are you doing now, huh? Y'all want to know who's not a troublemaker? Mario. He's not a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker. Mario here, though, look at this guy. Look at this magnificent cat. This is not a troublemaker. This is a royal kitty. Oh, a royal kitty. Who is so pretty? Who's a good little boy? Who's a big ball of fluff? Mario, say hi. Hi, everyone. It's me, Mario. My sister niece, she's crazy. Yeah, you hear that, Peach? You know what? Go chase each other. Go chase each other. Poor Mario probably feels betrayed. Luis laughing. High chair. Hey, Charlie. It's me, Mario. Mario 2. Hey, Mario. Roger entered with the Mario and the kitties, just like Milo and Otis. Now you need a lint roller. Jeez, I've got combination doggo and kitty hair all over me. Cat needs Ozempic. LMAO. No more catnip for Mario. You know, Mario. Okay. One of these is Mario's weight. I want to see what y'all think. What does Mario weigh? That's wild. Maybe YouTube is censoring my message. I don't know. I give up. No, yeah, I see that one, but I don't see whatever it is that you're typing. Like, it's weird because I see it's a me, Mario, from David Patterson, and then I see Joyce, he's saying Mario 2, and then I see Roger with the kitty emojis. And then we got David Patterson, we got Roger's comment, now you need a lint roller. You know, just another Star Fox remake saying cat needs Ozempic. And then Joyce is saying that's wild, maybe YouTube's entering the message. Like, so that whatever this other thing is, I don't know. I got Luis, Roger, and Joyce earlier with the can you see this and da-da-da, but Peach is a troublemaker. Yeah. I just hope my future doggo is just as sweet as she is. What kind of dog are you gonna get, Joycey? What kind of dog and when? And what's the name gonna be? And boy or girl? Oh boy, so many decisions, so many questions. What you gonna get? When you gonna get it? Boy or girl? And what's the name gonna be? See, I got it that time. Come on, Nintendo. When are you gonna drop the North American poster? Pitbull in a year or two? Probably Ganon. That's cool. Come on, Ganon. Come on, Ganon. That'd be cool. Ganon would be pretty cool. Get him a red collar or something like that. Because, you know, Ganon's hair is red, right? A red collar with little spikes. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Ganon the Pitbull. Man, I gotta get this hair off me. These two loaded me up. Okay. Poll is coming to a close. Stream probably coming to a close too. Pit puppies are so adorable. If you get them early, they can stay sweet forever. Yeah. Yeah. They're good doggies. What was I saying? Oh, how much does Mario weigh? I'll close the poll soon. But for now, 57% say 12.4 pounds. 27%. Sorry. Let me start over. 57% say 12.4. 29% say 16.8. 14% say 20.2. And nobody thinks Mario is 10.2. Well, you are all correct in that he is not 10.2. Carlton-san with the 10 bonus poop jewels. Carlton's on. Boom. Thank you very much. Awesome to see. Appreciate it. Let's see, since we're at 95, we were at 64. Let me just go ahead and put in 31 in the DLC. Since we're going to end the stream in a minute, probably. I don't think we're going to hit 33 more dollars and hit another streak number of 40 and 4 in the whole set. And for that matter, a second expansion pack, gift shop, or a gift card unlock save file. I don't think it's going to happen because there's just not a whole lot of time. It could happen. We'll talk for another minute, but just in case, so I don't forget or anything like that, we've got 31 in DLC for next time. Later, everybody. Gotta run. Star Fox pre-ordered. Let's rock and roll. Right on, Gamerpunk. See you later. And with that, poll is ending. Kind of funny. Somebody voted for the 10.2 pound option right after I said he is not 10.2. Unless if there was a little bit of lag in there. But yeah, Mario is not 10.2. He's 12.4 pounds. Peach, now what? Peach, go get it. Go get it. Peach, you're gonna go to your room. %49 of you guessed Mario's weight correctly. He is 12.4 pounds. He's a big boy, but he looks bigger than he is because he's long. He's long. He's tall. He's got a massive, fluffy body. He just got fluff. He's got fluff coming out in between his paws. When he runs, he slides on like the floor. Like, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Woot! Guessed correct. That's right, Roger. You got it. Later, Paul and friends. See you later, Charlie Smith. He's not flat. He's fluffy. That's right. I mean, he's got that primordial pouch. He's got that little belly that cats are supposed to have. Their protection barrier, extra reserve. Yeah, but he's not like a super fat cat or anything. 49 likes. Wow. One more like to end the stream. 50 for the record book. Can we get that? That's not a super chat right there. That's not an expansion pack right there. That's not a gift card right there. That's just one more like to get to 50. We'll see if we get there. In the meantime, I'm closing out the stream, or at least in the final phase of it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody one last time for being here. Appreciate y'all. Fun stream. Epic stuff. Lots of good things going on today. Roger Enyart, Patty Burke, Dream a Little Mo, Luis Ernesto, AJ Rax, Gamerpunk, Tabbycat Games, Carlton Son, Chuck Allison. Boom. Community made it happen today. Thank you all very much for the contributions. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. That's Gamerpunk's channel from earlier. We checked out Roger's channel earlier. We checked out a couple of shorts today, including a classic one of my favorites, the Zelda one. And maybe Nintendo will update us with a North American poster of Star Fox. And maybe not. And if that's okay. And if that's the case, that's okay. Game comes out in a week. Pretty hype. See you all later. Axel, see you tomorrow. Roger Enyart, thanks for the great stream. Paul Gale Network, and the shout out. See you all next time. You're welcome. And thank you, Roger. Appreciate it. Carlton Stein, you're welcome. Thank you. See you all next time. Have an awesome rest of your day. And man, the next day is Friday. So probably the intention is to have a Friday morning stream. That's the weekend right there. And then we will be in the territory of this week is Star Fox. Tomorrow morning we are in less than a week to go to Star Fox. I'm just hyped. Okay. Final bye-bye.